I'm just gonna get through. Full count, 3-2. I don't give a shit. I didn't mean to fucking do that last night. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Ah, shit. In which case, I think that means... Hold on. Oh. I can't save an exit right here, can I?
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
That home run derby Cano card doesn't look too bad. Except for the part where Robinson Cano is kind of a dick. I need to, I think, rearrange my pitching rotation again. That's fucking annoying. Holy shit. I saw some guy do March to October with the Blue Jays, and Yuli Gurriel hit 74 home runs. Not Yuli, Lourdes Gurriel. Ooh, that's... Wow, the Cespedes home run derby card looks really good. Great contact, and then the power with good fielding and speed, too. That's actually a really good card. Well, the home run derby Stanton card. Ooh, the home run derby Stanton card's pretty good, too. Defense isn't bad for someone like him. Luis Gonzalez? What year did he win? Oh. 01. He's alright. The Giambi one. He won it in 02. That's not that good. I mean hitting-wise it is, but... Dave Parker, the 1985 winner. Not bad. You need to get 10 home run derby cards to get the Ken Griffey Jr. card. Okay, pitching rotation. Also, this guy says he got outfield flied. Oh, that is such bullshit. Okay, anyways, yeah, I gotta see if... I already know Soroka's gonna pitch the next game, and I'm pissed about that, but whatever. Ugh.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game? Next
Leading
it'll
off
be
for
the
Atlanta,
pitcher, Lance
the pitcher,
Lynn.
number
He'll get his
37.
side started in the
Lynn.
inning, and Dan, so far
Lynn.
they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared.
Hopefully
We'll
we
see
can
if they
finish
can
this
wake it
today
back
right
up.
now,
The
though.
third baseman, number
Now to
7.
the plate,
I've got to win
Dan
6
Swanson.
games.
He went
4
down on
World
strikes
Series games,
last
2
time
more
up.
in this series.
Hit high and deep to right center.
I just missed that
Peterson
one.
on the run.
No, he's not. He's on the jog because
He
he's
tracks
usually
it
there.
down and makes the play to record the second
I
out.
just ate
The
2.
batter, number 1.
And that'll
Second
bring in the
baseman,
former top
excuse
prospect,
me,
Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
I'm a little
Easy
tired,
fly
too.
ball
Fuck.
into shallow center field.
It's 4 o'clock.
And he'll get there in
PM.
plenty of time to put this one away. And
Oh, why I'm so tired.
bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming
Leading
forward
up
now
for
is
the
the shortstop,
Dodgers,
Corey Seager.
the shortstop,
High in the air down the
Corey
right field line. Long
Seager.
run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Like Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort
Zero.
to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Slapped hard the opposite
Nice
way.
catch out there
and
and
he's
right,
able to reach
Conforto.
down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second
now
out.
batting, left fielder, Cody
Front
Bellinger.
of it, strike 1. Popped him up. Freeman is there, and it's a very quick inning. All set for the start of the inning.
There he's
off
a big
for
inning right
Atlanta.
here.
The speedy
The
outfielder.
center fielder,
Ronald
number
5 blew up
13.
in the
This
7th down
thing's
1.
far from over,
Green.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Good start.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base
Good
hit away
start.
from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything
Now
more
batting.
than getting
Ooh, they go to the
first
right to
man
face
on
Freeman.
right there.
Freddie
Brings the go-ahead run to the
Freeman.
plate. He's in
Ladies and
position to
gentlemen,
do
no
some
center
your
ball
damage.
either.
attention,
Interesting
please.
to see how the manager plays
Now
this.
pitching for the
Here's the
Dodgers,
first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
number 50.
In there, now the throw.
Ruff. Nope,
He is
he
not
stayed.
close as he's in
Rip
there with a
Ronald.
stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move,
Come on,
and it
Freddie.
worked out nicely.
Gotta move
for
him
him.
over.
Just got to drive him in now.
0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground down
That'll
the
do.
first baseline.
That's a productive
And
out.
he'll take this to the bag himself
I'm happy
for
with
first
that.
Out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now,
The batter.
Conforto has to get him in.
The right
Riding
fielder,
forward now,
Michael
Conforto.
Conforto.
He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High
And that'll
chopper
do.
over to first. Up. Throw gets him for the
He's
second
out.
out.
Productive
Meanwhile,
outs,
the
though.
tying run is in the
Tied it
score.
up.
the left fielder,
Do
number
whatever
20.
we have to do to tie it. A leadoff
Marcel.
single,
Bring in
stolen
Marcel
base, followed up by
Ozuna.
2 groundouts, but they
He's 0
moved
for
the
2
runner
with
up.
a strikeout in this one. Hits it high and deep out to center field.
He did the
Back
misdirection.
goes
So it's
Peterson.
gone.
Still range.
And we take the lead.
And they have taken the lead.
I had a boy, Marcel.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter. Every power hitter in the league knows you got to
Oh,
start
Darren
with the
O'Day
numero
sniffing
uno.
it.
Number
Up next
one,
for
man.
Atlanta.
You got to get on the
Jackson
gear and
catcher.
adjust to everything
Travis.
I'll
else.
stick with Lance
He
Lynn
did
for the
just
second.
that.
Darno.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno.
I'll give him a
Swings
leash.
and sends it in the air out to
Bellinger's
left
there.
center. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch.
Okay.
Last half of the 7th here.
Leading
Coming
up
forward,
for the
veteran
Dodgers,
outfielder,
the
John
center
Peterson.
fielder,
Scared me.
Pulled high
John
in the air out to right field.
Peterson.
Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
It's a good first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Infield in the overshift
Muncy.
here on the pitch.
Oh, God, these are
Lifted the other
scaring
way
me.
out to left center. Ozuna is under it. And
Some
he
fly ball
brings it
look.
in
We'll
for
take
the
it, though.
second out of the inning.
Quick 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
He's ready.
Jump
Here's the first
there.
offering.
Turner.
We'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's out.
All right,
Wide,
let's
2-0.
not start nibbling now.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground is short. Reined in. And that
Out.
will conclude
Beautiful.
matters here in the seventh.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He comes in
Leading
0
off for
for
the
2
Braves.
thus far.
The shortstop,
First
Charlie
delivery to him on the way.
Culberson.
Couldn't help
0-1.
himself that time.
The
as he
former
chases
Dodger.
one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit weakly on the
Damn.
ground is short. He's right there.
play.
And an off-balance
Got him,
throw is
stepping
in
out.
time as he takes one away. Wow.
Canal pinch hit. Markakis.
Your attention, please.
We'll move into
Pinch
the
hitting
on-deck
for the
circle
Braves.
now to try to get something
Number
started
22,
here with one gone
Nick.
in the inning.
Markakis.
High in the
Damn.
air into shallow left center. Bellinger's in
there.
pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. The next to bat for
The third
Atlanta,
baseman,
Dansby
number
Swanson.
7.
No hits in
Dansby
3 tries so far. He
Swanson.
struck out once.
I thought Chris Martin was going to be my quote. Fuck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball
Damn it.
grounded towards second.
You take that the other way, Dansby. How are you, first of all, how are you late on that
Gets
pitch?
him, and with that, they'll end.
Fuck. Actually, yeah, I will go Chris Martin in the 8th.
Your
Will
attention,
Smith in the
please.
9th. He's also face
Now
value.
Now
here.
pitching
in the
for the
bottom
Braves.
half of the 8th.
So I want that left.
Number 55,
And he fouls
Chris
this one off.
Martin.
Fooled him with
No
that
ball.
one as he's
I
Two
guess that's good
strikes.
about. I don't have a definitive
In my
closer
opinion,
here.
one of the toughest
But
pitches
just a
in the
couple
game
of
to
guys I
square
count on
up.
for
That's
sure.
the ball.
Heavy sinker with good downward
Gives me
action.
the matchup.
Count is 1 and 2 now.
You can play the matchup
Fastball
game.
is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris
T-Rod
Taylor.
That's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him back.
Yeehaw.
Taylor behind 0 and 2.
He
He'll be
likes that
fine
one.
coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can
Ball,
keep the
no.
ball around the knees like that.
Gotta keep it down with the sinker. Nice.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped
Easy.
up.
He's out.
Under Freeman
Easy
at
for
first,
Ozzy.
and there are 2 away now.
Albies.
The batter,
Digging in to try
Number
it again.
9.
Gavin Lux. He got on top of one.
No
It was
ball.
a ground
One
out
strike.
victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Where do I recognize this
Tying
pitching
run at the
animation
plate,
from?
the 0-1.
Matt
Ball.
Barnes. Matt Barnes has
Playing
the same
11,
animation.
1
I
ball,
believe.
1 strike.
Or at least he did it last year. I think he does this
Ball
year
and
too.
2 strikes
Playing
now.
12, 1-2 to
One
count.
pitch away
I
from
like it.
wrapping up a very good innings work out of the
Ooh.
bullpen here.
That's
Grounded
Ozzy,
to
though,
right.
with the range.
Albies picks it up, and 8
Out.
innings have come and gone now as the inning is.
Okay.
Ladies
Tony
and gentlemen,
Gonsolin enters
your
from
attention,
10
please.
To start the 9th inning as
Now
he'll try
pitching
to
for
keep
the
the score
Dodgers.
right where it is. heading
Number
into the bottom of the
46.
Play
ninth.
Custom League.
He's ready.
Something about
Here's the
Custom
first
League?
offering. Fouled off.
Let me take a look at what you said there. I'm not really into custom leagues. I don't, you know. I'm too focused on this right now. I'm trying to do a March to October for all 30 teams twice. One regular playthrough, and then one
It has a
unbeaten.
4-person
Now it's
league.
0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down
Okay.
to the zone.
Yeah,
Looks
I'm
like
all
a
set though. I
fastball
appreciate
coming
it though.
in, and
Thanks for the
boom,
invite.
The bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
I thought that said Tom
Here
Gordon, not
comes the
Tony
0-2
Gosling
pitch.
on the
Ball.
scoreboard out and right. I should have thought about bunting. Well, not now with 2 strikes, but before.
And
Oh.
strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this
The
one.
batter,
The bullpen has
the
looked
center
sharp.
fielder,
They've backed up a nice
Ronald
effort turned in by
Acuna
the starter.
Jr.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ball.
Up and in there with
1-0.
the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Acuna with a solo shot
The
back in
1-0.
first, nice.
Hit down the third baseline. But
He's
a
been the
foul
big
ball,
difference in this
1-1.
game. The solo
One
shot in
run
the
game
first,
here in the top of
the
the
single
ninth.
stolen base, and then scoring the tying run.
Now a ball
And now a
lined toward
double?
the gap
I think
in left
Acuna's going to be an
center.
LCS
This
MVP
is
if we
into
win it.
the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He's got my vote.
He is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys
The
have the
first
ability
baseman,
to
number
rise
5,
the occasion, while some
Freddie
guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the runner's breaking for third. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
It's over his head.
And, oh, he missed a
Nice
home
RBI
run
double,
by
Freddie.
a matter of speed. It's off the wall.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter
The right
right
fielder,
there.
number
To
30.
not only
That
get
is
a
huge.
ribby
Mike
knock,
Trout
but to
lead
give
now in the
your
ninth.
team a little
Conforto.
bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure
You gotta worry about a
pitchers go out there
solo
with
tying
a
it.
little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game.
Don't gotta worry about a 2-run tie. Oh, I don't know how
Second
Peterson's
ball
arm is.
finds its way into the
It's
outfield,
offline,
a
though.
base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will
Beautiful.
score.
Okay.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI
Keep this
right
shit
there to
up.
stretch this lead to
The left
3.
fielder, number
Takes a
20,
lot of pressure off your
Marcel
pitcher going into the bottom part of the
Ozuna.
inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position to
Starting to
be
wake up
successful.
now.
Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Marcelo Ozuna.
Here comes an inning
Now
double
as he
play, though.
watches a pitch for
Now that I'm
ball one.
finally in position for one. All this time's had runners at second.
Line toward the
corner.
alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I really got
And
lucky
the
he didn't
throw
catch
in
that.
gets away from him. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safe line.
Now batting.
All right.
Catcher.
The game with
Time to
one
blow it
run
open
at
here,
the top
Travis
of inning
Darno.
number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
This guy
for the
just
Dodgers,
feasts on mistakes up
number
in the zone.
49.
That's exactly
Wait.
what he
Attaboy,
did.
Travis Darno.
Right there.
Pitch, he drives into the alley.
Oh,
Ozuna
no.
blows through
No.
the stop sign, headed for home. Scrambling
He's in
back
there.
to third, he's in there. As a run will score on
Nice
the
now
play as
non-safe
well.
Now
situation.
batting. The shortstop,
Hey, that's what you try and
Charlie
do as an offense. You get a
Culberson.
4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead,
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll
And
extend
boy,
their lead even further.
running
as
it
the
up
run
now.
From third is in to score.
yeah,
Now,
Dan,
you
he's
know what I'm
gonna
gonna
feel
do,
pretty
actually?
good
Okay,
about
first of all,
that.
I
Not
am
only
gonna
did
pinch
he have
hit
a great
Austin
AB,
Riley.
first pitch hat,
Your
and
attention,
he
please.
smoked that
I'm also
ball.
gonna
Pinch
bullpen.
hitting
I'm
for
gonna
Atlanta.
warm up.
Number 27, Austin Riley.
Pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
I'll warm up Shane Green. Didn't need to take that lead at first. That's second.
Throw over to the back. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Oh,
Swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
A-Rye almost just
Second,
absolutely
Culberson.
blew it open.
First, one gone.
Trinan's got a sinker, so this will be an inning double play. At bat. Wow.
Swing and a miss. It's
No
0-2.
ball. 2 strikes.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
I've never been like that. Fooled by a
Hot
pitch.
shot down the line. But a
Why am I
foul
swinging so
ball.
early on
Count
these
holds
pitches?
it 0-2.
Hang on a second.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ooh.
Again, he sends it out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning.
There's my inning. That was a terrible pitch, too.
Second for 1. On to first.
I mean, that was a horrible pitch to swing at. But whatever. What was Shane Green here with a 5-run lead to keep Will Smith up in case it gets necessary. Use him.
Number 19. 0-1. Shane.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact.
Okay. That's only going to be a single, though. Who's going to hold it at 1?
So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Just throwing the long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Sounds so quiet. See me. Oh, that's why. There you go.
Here's Mookie Betts.
We're not even holding the runner at first. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to be needing Will Smith after all. After one more at bat because 3-batter minimum.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third.
Kind of surprised they held him at third. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
We'll see if they can cash in here.
The 0-1 delivery. Lined into left
okay.
center.
Well, thanks, Shane Green. You suck. Guess who's not getting used again the rest of October.
And the runner from
terrible showing.
Score. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, this guy's having
up next to the Dodgers
here so far.
The center fielder,
John. That base hit right there.
Peterson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 51, Will
That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed
No
in
ball.
that big
2
bomb,
strikes.
but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away.
Can we get an out? Like in the inning here.
The 1-2.
Thank you.
He
wasn't even asking for a strikeout, just an out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get
now
the
batting, first baseman,
the pitch was
Matt.
No ball.
One
strike. Take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time the barrel could get in the correct position.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a
there
miss.
we go. Will Smith getting it
done.
done.
Major bullet that time. 2 away.
Is there Will Smith in the lineup? Oh, he's
now
back.
The
I
third
kind of want to
baseman,
face and get some Will Smith on Will Smith violence here.
Carter.
I hate the batter for LA, Will Smith. I don't like him at all. Love the actor. Like this pitcher.
You know, in
hate
this
the batter.
situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its
But it
head.
won't happen.
Swing
Not tonight.
and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Ooh, is
Yeah, let me
Ohtani
put it to
throwing?
you this way. The
I think I
number
just saw a
of
picture of him
MLB
throwing.
teams
What's
that have
this?
ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either.
They're
So I
literally
look for
like
them to
having
fight back
players
in
like I'm
Game
looking at the
4.
Red Sox
They
like
show
summer
they can
camp,
battle back throughout
like
the
running
entire
through the
season so
stands
far.
is ways to like exercise. It's funny.
So I get this. It like retracts itself, so if you release the button.
Yeah, there it is. Ohtani throwing. I love to see that. Sweep in advance to the World Series. Minnesota's up 3-0. We're up 3-0. And we're up 4-0 in Game 4. My guess is Felix didn't pitch, even though I wanted him to. But what else is new? Let's see. The MLB posted back at it. It's got Ohtani throwing, Acuna out there. His hair is really growing out, and I like that. DeGrom throwing. Harper's hair got a lot longer too, it seems. Tim Anderson.
Let's
Blake
go down
Snell.
to the field for a report. Heidi, what
Lucas
did the players
Giolito.
share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, although they
And
find themselves one win away from sweeping the
Two White
LCS
Sox
and
in
punching
one
their
post.
ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking
Leading
anything
off
for
for the
granted
Braves,
coming into what
the
they expect to
shortstop,
be a tough fight in Game
Charlie
4. When asked
Colbert.
how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good,
Nice
but
gap
it
shot,
doesn't mean
Culberson.
much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
Leadoff
Braves
double.
have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
The
Yeah.
pitcher, number 54.
Yeah, some guys have the ability
Max.
to rise.
Like Felix
to the occasion,
Hernandez,
while some
I'm
guys
fucking
shrink away
pissed
when
for
it
him.
matters
Felix
the most.
Hernandez
Well,
is pitching
this
the rest
guy
of this
is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started,
Time
and
out.
after that hit,
Max Fried has
it
no
looks like he
business
doesn't
starting
plan
this
on
game.
stopping
None.
anytime soon.
Let's see, they have the lefty on the mound, so I'm leaning towards Adam Duvall. 54-72 or 59-78. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Duvall. Danny Echeverria is not a bad choice either, but I'll go with Duvall here.
Your attention, please.
Come off the bench
Pinch
now.
hitting
He'll
for
pinch hit
Atlanta.
with a runner at second
Number
and
23,
nobody out.
Adam Duvall.
Nice,
Popped him up.
Duvall. Way to suck.
Smith has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now,
Dansby
Swanson. So
Swanson.
far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer
And a boy,
up the
Dansby.
middle,
Way to not suck.
and that's through into center
Run,
field,
Charlie.
base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but
There
it's
you go.
off line, so the run will score.
There we go.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come
The
up,
batter,
looking
number
to hit
1.
right off the get-go.
Second baseman.
First pitch comes in.
Oh,
Wait,
the-
okay, hold on now. I know what I'm going to do. Because the rotation is going to reset after this game, assuming we win, which at this point I'd say that we are. Jeez, the weather looks like it's nice in Boston, but it sure as fuck ain't nice here. I'm going to reset my rotation.
Awesome. How are we doing?
Oh, Claire's obviously not good. Claire,
Claire. Really? Shut. It's your 21st birthday.
Ew.
Straight out the frying pan. Straight out the frying pan.
Okay. So I'm going to reset my rotation so that when the World Series starts, it should be him in Game 1, him in Game 2, him in Game 3, him in Game 4, him in Game 5. You don't sniff another inning. And then just those, yeah, those 3 are there because I'm going to have control in my bullpen. Okay. Let's see if that stays. I'm going to almost guarantee that it doesn't and that Mike Soroka will start Game 1. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with Soroka starting Game 1. If the game is going to force anyone besides Felix Hernandez to start Game 1, I'm fine with it being Soroka. This bug in here is going to die. Did I get it?
Heidi, you spoke to someone
No.
earlier. What was
What a
the mindset
little
of this
bastard
group
here.
headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves
Fucking
one win
crawling
away
around on the
from
carpet.
sweeping the LCS and punching
There,
their
now
ticket
it's
to the Fall
dead.
Classic, they're not taking anything
Okay,
for
so I'm gonna
granted
throw that
coming
out.
into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When
think I
asked
killed it.
how
Man.
it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me,
Yep. Oh, it's
last I
definitely
checked, it takes 4
Yep,
wins
no
to
bugs
advance,
inside the
not
house.
3. It
Inside the
feels
house,
good, but it
grounds for
doesn't
immediate
mean much
termination.
yet. Let's talk
Okay.
again when we get one more
Anyways.
win.
The batter,
Yeah,
number
I want
1.
Felix Hernandez starting game 1 of the World Series. It's going to force anyone to start besides him. It's going to be Soroka, and I'm fine with that, so long as I could somehow make it so Felix starts game 2.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
for another shot
the
now,
center fielder,
Ronald Acuna.
Ronald
Lifetime
Acuna
versus this
Jr.
arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
I feel like I've not had that much
piece
of
of
a
it.
power
Strike
numbers in this series, at least. Maybe in the other series, in the LDS. I don't remember too much.
The 0-1 delivery. Drilled
Who did I
right
face in
back
the
up the
LDS?
middle. And that's through for a
The
hit.
Rockies. Yeah, I definitely have power numbers in the NLDS. Just talking
Hey, this
swag.
guy's having a big series.
The first
Postseason.
baseman,
It
number
looks like
5,
to me that the
Freddie.
moment isn't too big for
Especially
him.
in that
He's
one game
slowing
in
the game down.
Colorado.
He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right
What's the matter? You don't want Acuna taking 2 steps at first?
Any big leaguer can have
scared he's
their
gonna steal
moment
second?
mid-May, but to do it when it gets
Considering there's a
cold
runner at
outside
second, I don't think he's
means
going to do that.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Swanson over at second. Acuna at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Damn, I was hoping
Pollock
to fall.
has a read on it.
Then I remember there's 2 outs, and that's why they're running. Okay. So Felix is pitching the rest
Your
of the
attention,
game.
please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 34, Felix.
For the first time in his career, Felix Hernandez is pitching in the postseason.
Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as
Damn
a
it, it
hitter,
sucks that
you
it's not with
can't
the
be
Mariners.
leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half. But
First
nothing
pitch,
saying he
first
can't
batter,
ride a fastball
one of the
in
top
mid-May.
2 players in the game. 3-pitch strikeout.
Mookie Betts.
Now batting,
Retired leading off
the left
bottom of the
fielder,
6th.
Cody Bellinger.
Next batter is one of the other top 5 players in the game. Trout 1, Betts 2. I'd argue Acuna 3.
Strike to even the count. 1-1.
And Yelich 4, Bellinger 5.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna's there for it. And that's
I'm trying to
the
think of who would be
second out
6.
of
I
the
think
inning.
6 might actually be Jose Ramirez, for being honest. As much as I don't really feel that way.
Now batting, first
So
baseman,
2 gone now for the
Max
Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the
Muncy.
big bat of Max
Strictly
Muncy.
hitters. I'm not talking pitchers.
And
If we're
that
throwing
misses
pitchers in there,
inside
it's a
1
little
out.
different, but I think the top 5 stays the same. The top 5 hitters are probably better than any pitchers, other than
And
maybe
that's into the
DeGrom.
corner, a foul
I
ball
think at
and
this
right.
point, DeGrom deserves to be in that conversation.
Hernandez readies the 1-1.
But who you take out of that top 5?
1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance
I like
with the
shaking
bat in
out
his
of
hand so far.
like slight bit for some
The
reason.
1-2.
Whenever I like do stuff.
Swung
whenever I
on
move,
and missed. He got him.
Good first inning.
Dodgers.
How did
7th
somebody
inning
bite
ready
me
to
on the
roll.
shoulder?
Leading
And
off
next
for
to bat will
Atlanta,
be the outfielder,
the right
Michael
fielder,
Conforto.
Michael
Conforto solo shot last time.
Conforto.
Conforto might win the LCS MVP because it looks like he's had a good average.
First pitch on its way.
He's gone deep at least once.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Ooh.
Pop high in the air.
I'm not hitting that
Muncy
well right
over
now.
to his right.
Like I am and I'm not. It's weird.
now batting, the left fielder,
Now batting,
Marcell
Marcell Ozuna. And
Ozuna.
he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The bouncer to the left side.
Wow, that was a
Gloved by
fucking great
Turner.
pitch to hit and you
On
bounce
to
it.
first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Not ideal.
now batting, catcher,
Here's
Travis
the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
It was a fly out for him in his last
I always
trip.
feel like Darno's a better hitter than
Ready,
Slappies than he
here's
is.
the first offering. Oh, and this one is
That's
hit
a
a
power
ton
swing. Oh, that's
out
gonna
to
get out.
center.
He did the misdirect. No, it's not gonna get out,
Racing
but it's
back
over.
to
Oh yeah, got out.
And it's gone as
They
they
do the
add
mid. Okay,
still
so I think I
another.
figured out how to read the outfielders entirely. If they run straight to the wall and they do a little like weird like stutter step at the wall, that means it's not getting out and catching it. It's just going to be routine flyout. If they do a misdirection where they like go left or right before they turn around and go back, it's getting out. It's just not a no doubt.
You could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one.
I mean, that one barely went. That avoided.
This one got up and out of here, ruining
now
what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Charlie.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson.
Ooh.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the
that would have been back to back if I sat better.
Got a hit in 3 at bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
One of the few times it didn't hit the pitcher.
His second of the ball game.
And now, for the first time in his career, Felix Hernandez is going to get an at-bat in the postseason.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right.
Let's see what that 2 power can do.
The pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Put in play.
Felix Hernandez. Swinging a soft.
Oh, I was hoping that would get over his head. Give Felix a base hit. Come on, man.
Bottom of the inning now. And standing
leading up for the Dodgers.
I think I saw that Minnesota won 9-6.
0-1. Way out in front.
I don't know if that was their game 4 or their game 3 result.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly.
Yeah, Minnesota won 9-6.
Throw to first is in time.
So I don't know if that was game 4 or game 3. I was definitely expecting Toronto not even make it past the Astros, but the fact that they did is shocking. Toronto was in the ALCS.
1 for 2 on so far in the game.
But their pitching was just not enough against that Minnesota offense. Not that I'm surprised.
Now batting
in,
the catcher.
Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2
It'll be us in Minnesota in the World Series. I want to look at Toronto's numbers before
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That series starts.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game.
See what carried them all the way to the ALCS. Because, man, is that shocking that they won the AL East by 11 games over the second-place Rays. Yankees finished 3rd at 81 and 81. Red Sox finished 4th at 80 and 82.
Number 17, Joe Kelly. Now pitching and batting.
I can't remember the last time.
Austin Barnes.
Okay, it must have been.
A ball and a
I want to look at something really quick, actually. Can I do AL East standings? I guess I'll start with the Yankees won the East in 2019. The Sox won it the last 3 years prior, 18, 17, 16, 2015, when the Blue Jays last won it. Yankees were out of it by 6 games. Orioles were out of it by 12. So I was going to say, I can't remember the last time the East didn't have the Red Sox or Yankees in the top 2 or like within contention. I know that the Yankees were 6 games out in 2015, but they did make a wild card. So I'm going to say the last time that neither team was competitive. 2014, the Yankees were 12 games out and weren't in the wild card. So I guess 2014, even though the Yankees were in 2nd place, they were 12 games back. Neither team made the playoffs. I know the Red Sox won the East in 2013. 2012, I believe the Yankees did. Yes, but only by 2 games over the Orioles, 5 games over the Rays. 2011, I believe the Yankees won the East as well. Yep. 2010 as well. No, the Rays won it in 2010 by a game. 2009, definitely the Yankees. 2008, it was the Rays. 7, it was us. 6, it was the Yankees. 5, it was the Yankees. 4 was the Yankees. Yeah. So I'm just going to stop there. So I guess 2015 is your 15 and 14. 14, actually. More like 14. It's weird.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Is that Joe Kelly on the mound? Was I not paying attention? Yeah, Joe Kelly. Jim Buchanan, Joey Kittens. He sat with his wife in Game 2 of the 2018 ALCS. Sox, Astros. Sox won that game. David Price's first time in like a decade or whatever, or ever, I can't remember which, where a game that he started in October, the team had won. He didn't get the win, but the team won. He pitched all right, but
takes this the other way to
He
right.
didn't find himself until
Base hit. So
game
early
5 of
trouble
the
to lead off the
ALCS.
inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie
I didn't mean to
Albies.
swing at that. I wanted to check swing.
One there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 13,
Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits and 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Oh boy,
And that
Acuna.
is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch inside.
One ball,
the
no
throw.
strike.
Don't care.
And it's far
No.
Stat padding.
If he steals second, then he
Forward on.
Some managers treat the postseason
NLCS
as a time to
MVP
be
Ronald
aggressive,
Acuna
and
Jr.
That's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to
That
drive
was a
him
horrible
in
jump.
now.
He would have been
Lifted
thrown
down
out
the
for
line
sure.
and left.
I had to
And
swing at that
this'll
pitch. I
wind
had no
up
other
a
choice.
foul ball.
Try to get a better jump this time. There we
Runner
go.
breaks for third. Pitch misses
So
low.
what?
The throw down.
He's
Throw
safe.
another
Gonna
stolen
be
base.
far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this kind of
Oh, I like
goes
that
against
game right
those
too.
unwritten rules of baseball.
Fuck
They're
the unwritten
leading
rules.
big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not
Don't
sure
care.
that was taken too kindly in the opposing
Ball.
dugout.
Don't care.
And there's ball 3 on
3
a
balls,
breaking
no
ball
strike.
that misses away.
Just wait till my beginner
Michael
run
Conforto
where I really
would
stat
be
bad.
next if they can keep this inning alive.
Well, it's going to be more power than anything, but still.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend the lead
Insurance.
even further.
Never
as
be
the
too
runs
sure,
in to
especially in
score from
October.
Third, it's 7-0.
It's not about embarrassing the other guy. It's
The
like
right
it's about
field
making
number
sure
3-1
that we're
count.
going to the
Michael
World
Fastball
Series right now.
gets it,
Conforto.
doesn't miss it. Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive.
He's a
Process of
No ball,
elimination
one
tells
strike.
you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Fastball well outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A
Damn.
swing and a drive to center
Oh, he did the
field. That
misdirection.
one's got a chance.
No, he's jogging
Back
now.
goes Pollock to the
Okay, so the
track,
misdirection isn't
and
always
he
a
makes
guaranteed home run.
Nice catch on the.
Guess I was wrong.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading up
Getting his
for the
first plate
Dodgers,
appearance here in the 8th
the
after
catcher,
entering
0-1.
off the bench
Austin
just a little bit ago.
Barnes.
Strike one to start the at bat.
Strike 2.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first pitch. to
Now
him.
batting, number 9.
A little target
See,
there.
ideally,
0-1.
what I would have done is had Felix start in game 2. Hamels would have started this game, and probably by now I would have
1-1.
pulled him. And this is the part where Lanston would have pitched. That way he can
Now
get
here's
some
the pitch.
postseason innings in there.
That's the ball. That's down.
No
because I just
runs,
don't have any
4
control
hits,
over my pitching
no
rotation.
errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 and 2's the count.
Hey, I'd
I
like
didn't
to see a
realize
little
there was 2
bit
strikes, I thought
more
there was only 1.
discipline in that. You got to count your favorite. He's swinging a
Oh,
pitch
well,
that
all the
bad.
same.
Not good.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there's 2 gone.
I love that Felix had a no-hitter this year, too.
Two
The
down
batter,
on
number
strikes
5.
in this inning. He's
Shortstop,
really sharp.
Corey
guys.
No balls in a strike.
Seager.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2,
16
3.
hits, damn.
Ladies and
Ross
gentlemen,
Stripling
your
enters now in a
attention
mop-up
please.
role as he'll try to
Now
keep the
pitching
deficit
for the
right where it
Dodgers,
is.
number 68. Rough.
And we kick off
Replay.
the
Zero
ninth
balls,
inning.
1 strike.
Swinging
You know, it'd actually be
strike
really
three,
nice, I'm
1.
not going to lie, is
Stripling
actually saving
typically
Felix for
throws
like
lot
a
of
game 3 or
strikes
4.
coming in out of the bullpen,
Preferably
resulting
3,
in
actually.
low walk
Saving
totals,
Felix for
although
game
he
3,
has been
That's the
snake
ball.
because
bitten
then
by the
that'll be
home
on the
run
road,
ball at times in the
and we
past.
can have a
One
DH,
of the
which
keys
means he
for
won't
this
even have to
guy,
swing the
Matt, is
bat.
not being afraid to back
And
to
that
strike
can go
zone.
longer
That
if he
said,
pitches well.
he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty
Good
B,
base hit.
he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone.
Ozuna's
He
been
needs to be down in the zone.
quietly solid, I feel.
Hey, some guys
in
can
the
handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously
Now batting.
one of them. Another base hit,
Travis.
leading
He's
off
getting
with the
knocked.
boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Even if Darno's about to ground into a double
At the
play.
plate now, Travis Darno.
Or pop out.
Pop to the right side of the infield. Muncy is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Culberson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
What the hell is this? Oh. Weird. Why is it when I'm on during the day, no one's on, but when I'm not on during the day, or not even home, everybody and their mother is on? And then the times when I'm on at night and want to play Apex, nobody's on, or they are on and they play, but only till like 1. Then night like last night, oh, let's play Call of Duty, and it's 4 o'clock. All right, yeah, maybe one more. Oh, wait, no, I'm not pinch hitting for Felix.
Standing in, Felix Hernandez hit it hard, but
Now
out
batting,
in his
the
first
pitcher.
at-bat.
Yeah,
Felix
pretty unlucky right
Hernandez.
there, Matty. Squared up the fastball.
Felix
nicely,
Hernandez has a
and that's all you
postseason
can
base
do.
hit.
You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for
His
this
first
next
postseason game.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging
Up next
right
for
here
Atlanta,
the next couple weeks
the
in
third
clubhouse.
baseman,
When a relief pitcher gets
Dansby
an AB and is
Swanson.
able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Back up the middle.
Dansby Swanson's
through
putting his
into
name in
center
there for
field,
NLCS
base hit.
MVP.
Oh, but it's off.
Easy,
5-hit
so
game
that
here in
will
Game 4, a couple
score.
RBIs.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided.
Now batting,
A lot of things just
the
kind of
second baseman,
snowball on you. One
Ozzie
thing leads to another, a
Albies.
big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy
8-0 lead
pitching.
in the ninth.
Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And a pitch down that swung on
Damn,
and
nice
sent
play.
to second base.
Credit too.
And the
This place is
off-balance
still pretty
throw is
packed,
right.
even down 8-0. I've seen postseason games get emptied
So
out.
that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
But they're not leaving
He'll
here
be
in
the
LA.
first
They're
of
leading
the
up
season.
for the
These
Dodgers.
guys in need of some
The right
ninth-inning
fielder.
magic if they're going to
Mookie.
He's
Going
had a pretty good postseason.
Bet.
Usually he doesn't in these runs. Especially against
No
me,
ball,
I
two
usually
strikes.
dominate him for some reason.
Hey, love
He's
the
my favorite
confidence
player.
in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better
That
hitters.
missed
on the
Oh,
fastball.
that's
team.
a beautiful
Not
slider.
afraid to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck
King
him
shit
out
only from
again,
Felix
I
right
should
now.
say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Up to 6 Ks
Now
already.
batting,
Horrible
the
hitter,
left
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody
Drops
Bellinger.
strike to start the at-bat.
Thought for sure
0-1.
Bellinger was going to take me deep, because especially on that pitch.
Yeehaw!
King
Cold
shit
strike
isn't
as the slider gets the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He popped him up.
Get
Swanson
there.
in foul ground.
And boy, Dansby.
Brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
We'll go through one last
Now
big batter.
Up next is Dodgers.
And their
The
season
first baseman,
hangs in the balance here
Matt
as they're down to their final out.
Muncy.
Ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And a fly ball, and this should do it.
And the Braves
And
are going to the World
Braves
Series.
have done it. They're your National League
The Braves have
champions.
won the pennant, and Felix Hernandez has just sent his team to the World Series.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Ooh, Freddie Gibbs put out a fuck academics freestyle. What the fuck? Wow, Victor Oladipo sitting out the NBA season to focus on rehab. Oh my god, Toronto came back down 3-0 to force a Game 7 only to lose. I'm so disappointed. I would have been shocked. I literally would have probably screamed if I looked up and saw that I was facing Toronto. But as expected, we're facing Minnesota. Toronto was one game away from making it to the World Series in a year that they weren't even close, projected to be close to the playoffs, let alone the World Series. We're facing the Twins, the only team better than us offensively. We were second, they were first. Pitching-wise, we were first, they were 10th. Fielding-wise, we were third, they were 10th. So this will be an interesting series for sure. Now, we're down 2-0. Who's pitching? Looks like Soroka. I'm going to do that, and that. And hopefully that will save for the rest of the series. I doubt it, but regardless. Let me look at Toronto's numbers. That's one thing I definitely wanted to look at. How did they get to the how did they do in the postseason to get to where they were? Teoscar Hernandez apparently was their guy, power-wise, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Everyone else, just well-rounded offense. 2 dingers for Bo, Kevin, Lourdes, Vlad. Travis had 3, Randall had 2, Reese had 2, Anthony Alford had 2. A lot of hits, too. Like, a lot of hits. 10, 14, 12, 12, 17, 17, 18. Like, look at these averages. 333, 333, 54, 47, 279, 267, 286. Oh, wow. Bo Bichette actually had a terrible postseason. What about in the regular season? Oops. Regular season for these guys. Oh my god, Bo Bichette had himself a fucking year. Those are MVP kind of numbers. Kevin Biggio. Low average. Lourdes, solid. Vlad. So Vlad actually was pretty damn good, especially in the average department. Travis Shaw. Ooh, Travis Shaw had a nice little career resurgence. Randall Grichuk, solid. Teoscar Hernandez really shined. Rich McGuire, Anthony Alford, Derek Fisher was pretty productive. So it looks like Bo Bichette led the offense. What about the pitching? How did the pitchers do? Their pitching wasn't really like, oh, I mean, Ryu was good, but other than that, their pitching, Tanner Rourke wasn't bad. Ken Giles had a rough postseason, so did Anthony Bass, Justin Miller. Yeah, their pitching is what was their downfall in the postseason. What about the regular season, though? Trent Thornton, not good. Matt Shoemaker, not good. Hyunjin Ryu, pretty damn good. Homer Font, alright. Tanner Rourke, not good. Chase Anderson, not good. Ken Giles, alright. Anthony Bass, alright. Justin Miller, only 10 innings. Sam Gaviglio, really good. Thomas Pannoni, bad. Jordan Romano, bad. Elvis Luciano, terrible. Yeah, wow, I'm surprised they made it there. But whatever. Game 1 of the World Series. Soroka is on the mound. We're down 2-0. We have 3 hits, no runs. They have 4 hits, 2 runs. Jake Cave is at the plate.
So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this Fall Classic. However, a number of the players acknowledge that the guys in the other dugout are going to be just as hungry for a World Championship, so they know they are going to be tested every step of the way in this series.
I'm wondering, I'm getting nervous more and more that they're going to start ruining these updates.
The center fielder.
So far it's been fine, but like I know
over the
Fortnite added those mechs and it was game over.
After 5 trips to the Fall Classic in the night, a swing and a shot hit down
I need to hear
the
that
corner.
voice line.
Nearly.
Fuck me. It's my OCD, I need to hear that.
So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi? New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
If I strike him out, they're not going to say it, though. Good.
Count remains at 0-2.
Oh, come on, Vasgersian. Make the voice line. Don't make me wait till I play him beginner.
Ball 1.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Up next for Minnesota,
The pitcher,
Kenta
number
Maeda.
18.
He's 0 for 1 after
Kenta
grounding out in his only trip to
Maeda.
the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. After 5 trips to the Fall Classic in the 1990s, the Atlanta Braves had been denied another chance on the sport's biggest stage over the past 2 decades. But here they are in Game 1 of the 2020 World Series.
Nothing to follow up with, okay.
Ball.
Yeah, Maddie, you know, it's just like this, that, and whatever. But Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux and John Smoltz and
Soroka take charge himself
Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones.
The batter number 2.
Now we got Freeman and
Second
Acuna and, you know,
Luis
Albies and...
Arraez.
Come on, Maddie.
To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
Oh my God, Andrew Benintendi grew his hair out again. Uh-oh. Is Kid Cudi dropping an album on the 10th? It's a week from today. He's doing something. He just tweeted 7/10/2020. Alright, I gotta focus. It's the World Series.
On its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Inside off the plate with the fastball.
Kind of wish we were in turn of field. But whatever. Ooh.
Skied into straightaway right.
Wow, that sounded like a little rinky-dink pop-up that wouldn't make it out of the infield. That ball was in, you know, I mean, it didn't go far, don't get me wrong, but certainly went a lot further than it sounded.
The shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Just missed it.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive and knocks it down. On the recovery.
Oh, I don't know, sir.
To get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Certainly looked safe to
now
me,
but the catcher.
Riding in once again.
Garno.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
You gotta beat that out, Charlie. What the
Back
fuck?
behind second. Arias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies.
What a play by Albies. What a snag by Freeman.
Throw that time, but no problem over there.
The catcher, number 8.
That was a very pretty play.
Garver.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Outside and is behind now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a big swing and a miss here.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
I meant to throw a changeup here.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out, nobody on. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots.
Ooh.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there.
Okay. I need to get some offense going here, and I think I'm going to pinch it for Soroka here. They have a righty on the mound, so it'll be Markakis.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 22, Nick Mark Haken.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, actually, no. My rotation didn't save, and I guarantee that it won't still. Damn it, dude. Right down the middle.
And the move to the pinch hitter will
What
not
the
pan
fuck?
out as that's taken in for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gansby.
He cannot get shut out.
Swanson.
1 for 2 in this one. And he'll
Count
hold
1-0.
off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two and
That's
0
a
the
ball.
count to Dansby Swanson.
2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come back.
Good pitch.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a slider's
Three
in the
ball,
dirt as he
1
lays
strike.
off it for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball
Good
too low,
walk.
and that's ball
First
4.
base.
Hey, Albies.
So a runner at
I
first
cannot have
now
a double
with
play.
one away.
Anything but a
Number
double
one.
play. I'm
Ozzie
fine.
Albies
Second
Strike out,
baseman,
pop out. I don't give a shit.
Ozzie
Skied
Albies.
into straightaway right.
I'll take it.
Kepler's
It's not a
there
double
for
play.
it.
Kind of wanted to take a pitch to steal.
And he
I was
flicks it
expecting
in
a
for
first
the
pitch,
second
slide step
out of
pitch
the
out.
inning.
The center
So
fielder,
it's
number
runner at first
13,
with 2 men out.
Ronald
And that brings forward
Acuna
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Jr.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw
0-1 is
down.
the count.
It is well behind
Good
the
stolen
plate.
base. That's some tacos on the.
That's a great call
From the-
dugout to put the runner in motion. That's
I can't talk
with
with
2
him. I
outs
don't
and a
know
good
why.
hitter to
But
the plate,
that's
it's a
tacos,
pretty
courtesy
low-risk play. If he's out, you still got
of
the same
Dansby
good
Swanson.
hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot
Fuck.
easier to drive
0-2
in.
is the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
There are 2 not good pitches to swing at.
There's a huge swing by
Damn
Acuna
it.
and a drive to deep
Oh, wait.
left.
Yes.
And that one is gone.
Said it last night about my mother having the world's worst possible timing. It's not anything urgent here. You got this in the mail. It's a piece of junk. You want me to throw it out? Yes. Guys, I hit a game time home run in the World Series.
Away in the inning.
2 outs in the 6th inning.
With one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second.
The first
or third.
baseman, number
And if you leave
5,
something over the heart of the
Freddie
plate, that's what can happen.
Freeman.
Into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Okay, so we're going to go to Luke Jackson here in the 7th.
Your attention,
Jackson
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for the
now to
Braves.
start inning number 7.
Number 77,
And
Luke
start the
Luke
inning.
Jackson has
It's
really
Jackson.
earned my respect throughout the course of the season, and
Hey, this
especially here
one's
in
tied
October.
late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Down
2
low,
balls,
2
1
balls and a
strike.
strike.
Let's not get jittery now, though. I love that Acuna's on the national stage, the biggest stage there is.
Freeman in foul ground.
And there's Freddie Freeman, too, doing it.
1 down.
Talk about a long run. How about some showcase for how much ground he covered? Guess not.
the left fielder, number 20, Eddie
Now in the box, Eddie
Rosario.
Rosario. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The wind up and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a Swing and a miss
That's
here.
big Luke
Quick
Jackson.
2 outs to start the 7th.
Uncle Luke.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip
Up
it down
next
the
for the
line.
Twins.
Teach me how to make my
Wasn't
bitch
a
go
great
down.
The right
pitch to
fielder.
do it on. It's
Matt
really not the best two-strike
Kepler.
approach either.
And that's in for a base hit.
Whatever.
Make it a 1 for
He's
3
usually
game
giving up
so
1 hit
far.
per inning. Because you know what he does after that. At
Now
least
batting,
it didn't the
the
last
center
few
fielder.
times I've used him.
Jake Cave.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll pop this one foul
Interesting
off
choice
to
to
the
start
left and
Jake
out of
Cave over
play.
Byron
He's
Buxton.
0 for 2 in the
He's a better hitter, it looks like, but
ball game so
I
far.
don't
0-1 count and the pitch.
The count,
Chased the
0-2.
low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Luke Jackson was back with a 3-pitch strikeout after he gives up a hit.
In the game.
Ladies and
So digging in now, Michael
leading up
Conforto.
for the
He got
Braves,
on top of one and was a
the right
ground
fielder,
out victim last time.
Michael Conforto.
Lifted
Damn it.
the other way out to left center. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away.
The left
Stepping
fielder,
up to
number
the plate,
20,
Marcelo Zuna.
Marcel
It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Ozuna.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
Fuck.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's
Got
big
him.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
The
Drive
batter,
out
number 8,
hard this AB.
shortstop, Charlie
Digging in,
Culberson.
Charlie Culberson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Come on, Culberson. Keep the inning going.
Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly,
Nope.
it's been a
Take
treat
one
to
for the
watch.
team, Charlie.
2 balls,
1 the
1
count.
strike.
Mike Court sometimes gets tangled in weird ways. I don't know how or why. There we go. Keep the inning going. That's all I ask.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red
The
piece
batter,
of cheese middle of the
the
plate,
catcher.
and he didn't miss it.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ooh, I wonder if what Kid Cudi's doing might be that thing with Travis Scott.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Damn, I didn't
Chopper
ask
back to the
Darno to
mound.
keep the inning going.
On to first, and this will remain.
Oh well, now I can throw another inning of Luke Jackson
Ladies
out
and
there
gentlemen,
with my bullpen.
your
guy.
attention, please.
Going here as a
Big
leadoff
hitting
at the top
for
of the eighth.
Minnesota, number 23,
I wonder how big of a
Nelson.
decline Cruz has been on for these guys. Oh, doesn't look like as bad as mine.
Cruz.
At least in the power department. His power was a lot lower at the end of the season for me when I did my
Counts
season.
even at
Ball, that's
1-1
out.
to Nelson Cruz. In there, 1-2 now. Cruz is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate.
Atta boy, Luke Jackson.
Practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
So he racks up the swinging
The batter,
strikeout
number
on the
2.
breaking ball.
Second
Nelson
base,
Cruz goes down
Luis
to become the first out in the
Arraez.
8th inning. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Beautiful slider, and Darno
That
realized
front door
it.
slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late.
Nope, that's
you can't
down.
even put a good swing on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the
Nice.
infield. And there's out number 2.
Still gotta get one more. Who was it, Polanco?
The batter,
Digging in,
number
the
11,
switch
designated
Jorge
200.
Polanco. No hits in
And
it makes
three
sense if he's-
tries
he's
so
great
far.
too.
He struck out
0-1.
the 0-1.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Ozuna.
That's a good
is
2
gonna have
two
room
innings
out
of work
there
there,
as he
Luke
puts
Jackson.
this away to retire.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Duffy
please.
is on
Yeah,
the
they've
pitch
gone to
out
the
of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Twins.
half of the eighth.
Number 21,
Austin Riley. Already
Kyle
smoked it.
Pinch
Austin
hitting for
Riley
the Braves.
is up off the bench
Number
as he will
27,
pinch hit here in the bottom of the eighth in a tie ball game.
Riley.
Good off the bench base hit.
It's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench. He's aboard to kick off
Exactly what we
there
need to
after
start the
inning.
bottom of the eighth.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Now
Kept
batting,
his front shoulder
third
in,
baseman,
kept his hands inside the
Gansby.
baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Watson.
Pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even
Ball,
when you
that
miss a
pitch is
good
out.
pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-0 delivery. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track.
If that
he
weren't the
makes
dead
the
center, that would have
catch.
been gone. Pull it or go the other way. It's
The
almost
batter,
certainly
number
out. Albies
one,
has been
Stepping
absolutely
second baseman,
shit in the
Ozzie
postseason.
Albies.
Ozzie.
Really use a knock.
3 hits and
Albies.
36 at bats.
So far. Now here's a line drive,
You
and
heard
this
me.
is going to get down for extra bases.
Hold him at third. He's only one
They'll
out.
have runners at
And
second
Acuna's
third
up.
following the one-out double.
Acuna's definitely getting intentionally walked.
The
let's
center
be real.
fielder, number
Ready
13,
to take his hacks
Ronald
again. Ronald
Acuna.
And then Freeman's going to ground into an
Junior.
inning. They double play because they have the bases loaded with only one out.
The wall last time up.
And going back,
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the
Freddie,
bases
this
are
is the
loaded
biggest
here
at-bat
on
of
the
your career
intentional
right
walk.
now batting, first baseman.
I don't care what you do as long as
Ready.
it's not grounding into a double play.
Freeman.
And preferably you
he's
have
just
to
too
get that
dangerous,
run
and
in.
They decided
somehow.
they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's
There it
a
is.
line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score.
Acuna rounding. 3-run double for
It's
Freeman.
cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Let's go.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you
The
can
right
get 'em,
fielder,
but
number
when they give
30,
your team the lead in the
Michael.
late innings, man,
You
that-
can't
John
intentionally
Porto.
walk some. I mean, I understand the
When you
thought
start to
process,
score
but like
runs
you're
late
gonna
in the
intentionally
game,
walk
quality
someone to
pitching,
face
when
Freddie
runs are at a
Freeman.
premium, that's
Your
what
attention,
makes you
please.
feel really good about
Now
yourself.
pitching for Minnesota,
Ooh,
Number
actually no.
54.
Do not warm up this one.
Sergio.
These guys coming up.
Romo.
that gets the call.
All of them are significantly better against lefties. Actually, Donaldson's now, but regardless, we'll warm up Chris Martin. Hopefully, Conforto can get us some
To
insurance
plate
here
now,
off Romo.
Michael Conforto. And
1-0.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Conforto, Sergio, Romo. Oh
Fouled
no.
off. 3 runs already home here.
Ooh.
Out in front.
I gotta remember to
This is
sit
full
back on
foul
Romo.
into the seats.
His fastest pitches are going to top out at like 87.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Way to wear one for the team,
Now we
Michael.
got a piece of him. And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna.
Now batting,
Head-to-head
the
numbers
left
against
fielder,
Sergio Romo.
Marcel
Great. He's 1 for 8. And
Ozuna.
the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Come on, Marcel. No double plays. That's all I'm
0-1
asking.
count and the pitch.
Oh,
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
no.
Freeman on second.
It should be a
Conforto
6-run
is over
lead.
at first with 1 away. Way
I got the count. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Come on, Marcel. No double plays. That's all I'm asking. He'd no swing.
There
Tried
you
to
go.
hold up there.
Nice.
Peel down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Taken
Play ball.
both
Nice,
Right.
nice.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Pickoff moves to second.
Almost got me.
And he has to dive,
I'm not
but
gonna
he's
do that
back
again,
in
actually.
easily.
It was a big at bat, though.
Ball
And he
4.
misses with
What
that
a way
one.
to draw that
Ball
walk,
4, and that's
Marcel.
gonna load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The
Come on,
batter,
Charlie,
number
put
8,
them out.
Charlie
Shortstop,
Culberson is working
Charlie.
on 1 for 3
No, he said
thus far.
Culberson.
In the ground
Just
game.
manages to get his hand in.
Will you stop that?
And dive, but he's back.
Come on, Charlie. No double plays. That's all
Ready
I'm
with
asking.
the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Slider there gets a swing and miss. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for
No stress,
Atlanta.
Sergio?
This one's
One ball,
outside.
one strike.
Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A
That's
little
outside.
bit outside. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Should not have swung at that.
Contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined.
That'll
at the
score a
plate
run.
And make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Catch is made.
Good boy,
Here
Charlie.
comes the runner from
Good
third.
RBI.
And
Good
the run is in to
RBI.
score from third.
Now batting, catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis.
Ninth batter of the inning.
D'Arnaud.
Last time up. Line towards center
That's gonna
field.
he's got, yeah.
Cave is there and he puts it away.
But we bat around, 4 runs score. Shane Green is going to come in
Ladies
for
and
the
gentlemen,
ninth.
your attention please.
I know I said I was going to shut
Now
him down,
pitching
but
for the
I
Braves.
don't want to burn Martin or Smith
Number
right now.
19.
Ready
Not
now,
safe.
Mitch Garver
James.
will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 0-1 the count. Down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a good
Nice.
hard slider as this one swung on and
Okay.
missed for the first out here in the
Big
ninth.
first out, going through the 3, 4, 5 like this.
The first baseman,
In there,
number
Especially against
22.
this
1-0-1.
Such a
Miguel
powerful
Sano.
lineup, to say the least.
Fouled away. And he strikes
Nice
him out
Shane
as well.
Green. This is the
they
Shane
get
Green I want to
back-to-back
see.
punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third
Wait, I
baseman,
thought Donaldson was in the
number
3 hitter.
24.
Oh, it's Garver.
And
Josh.
here's a fastball
Tripped
called
myself
strike
out for a
one.
second. I was like, how the fuck's he batting again?
Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it.
What a play to end game
In
1, Braves
time to
win.
get him. And the Braves have started this World Series on the right foot. They're
1 down,
victorious here at
3
home as this
to
ball game is
go.
over. So first blood has been drawn in this World Series, and guys, what have we learned?
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result. If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to raise the trophy. But we could also be in Game 3 at a new venue, even at one apiece. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
Okay, game 2. We're up 2-1. My guess is Felix isn't pitching. Yep, because my rotation changed again. So I'm going to put Felix there and see what happens. No, there, because I want him starting the next game. This is fucking bogus.
So the Braves talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming Game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in Game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into Game 2.
Leading off for the
especially
Twins,
since their opponent
the first
is gonna be
baseman,
even
number
hungrier for a
22,
win here tonight.
Miguel
Bottom part of the
Sano.
zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hold on a second.
The windup and the 0-1.
At least we're winning. I guess that's all that matters in the long run. But I mean, either way, I'm gonna win either way. I want to win my way.
Still has really nice finish on that slider.
Fultonevich is pitching well. Don't get me wrong.
The third baseman,
Felix pitching game.
Josh
Nope, that's down.
Donaldson.
Retired to kick off the inning. Josh Donaldson is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Had to sit back on the
Pitch counts
changeup.
at
He did a
83.
good job to get the bat on that
I
one.
mean, his spot in the lineup comes up next. I'm
And
telling
he
you.
rings up another one, making it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie
Ball one.
Rosario.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. Acuna will get
Nice.
there, and he puts it away to retire.
Oh my God! Of course, the spot in the lineup's not opening.
Leading up for the Braves,
All right. Well, maybe I'll let him pitch
the
the
third
7th, and that's
baseman,
it then.
Gansby
That's a ball.
Homer Bailey's
Swanson.
still going. Good for him. It's always these two that are warming up. Sit down, warm up.
The 1-0 delivery. That's
Nope,
wide,
outside.
2-0.
Pause, damn it.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to right.
Damn.
Kepler's on his horse.
Just busy trying to fuck with
He's
my
there
phone
and
because
records the first out.
Oh, ow, fuck.
The batter,
Oh, that really
the
hurt.
second baseman,
Again,
Ozzy
He flew out in his last
Albies.
at-bat.
Ow. Okay. Just hurt like my
Infield
second
in the
toe,
overshift
my middle
here.
toe.
Now
I
the
don't know.
pitch. Now a swing,
Fuck.
and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that
If I get
time.
any
He's out.
sort of
And the
distracted,
off-balance
pretty
throw
much, I
beats him
fuck
at
up my
first, and
at-bats. Like, I'll
that's
end
a
up
tough
swinging at
play.
anything.
The
Shit
center
like
fielder,
that.
number
Stepping
13,
in, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald
1 for 2 in
Acuna
the ball game thus
Jr.
far.
1-0.
And that misses for ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as
Run, Ronald, run.
As it's off his glove.
Good infield base hit. Keep the lineup moving. Keep the inning going.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie
Runner at first with
Freeman.
And that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Speaking of, run, Ronald, run. It's a bad jump.
0-1.
Right there, but he was able
But not for his speed.
Here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Looking to keep this a one-run game to pitch.
Damn.
Sends this one over to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
I just just shit on the future.
Max
All right.
Kepler, the next
leading
grab
off for
of that.
Minnesota.
I'll give him a leash here in the
Right
seventh.
fielder. Max
He's 1 for 5.
Kepler.
And that
Ball,
one's
I want
in
you to get through the
hands
inning,
to start
Fulton Evans,
the
but if
inning.
you
It's ball one.
don't worry about it. I'm actually going to sit down. Keep Martin up. Sit him down. And warm up Shane Green again. Just if I need to go to someone to get me out of the inning, if Fulton Evans gets someone on. Scoring
Line
position.
drive,
I'm
and
in
that's a
scoring
base
position.
hit into center field.
Time runs on base,
The
but
leadoff hitter finds his way on base.
facing
Should
the bottom.
be
I mean, not that it really
interesting
matters
to
Now
at the
batting.
but we're in the bottom of the
The
lineup.
center fielder,
Inside,
Get a
ball
little
1.
hit and run
Hey.
on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing
Ball
away?
2.
Should be
Okay,
interesting.
Fultonevich, you're really making me regret keeping you in right now.
3-0
Count
now.
is 3-0.
You fuck this pitch up and you're out.
Close
Oh,
games
nope.
like this, base runners mean
Not the
everything,
pitch I
so
wanted.
he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0.
Okay,
Ball
you're
4.
done.
Victory base.
Ball
You
4,
really just
so
took
that
your
means now
opportunity
the
and
potential
shat all
tying
over it.
run will move into scoring position at second.
Now
time is
batting,
called here
the
as we'll get
pitcher,
a trip to the mound.
Homer Bailey. Your attention, please.
Braves manager out
Now
as he'll
pitching
take
for
that
the Braves.
slow walk toward the mound.
Number 19,
We're going to see a pitching
James
change as that's going to do it.
Green.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding
So
me?
as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it.
Now
or
batting,
get a no
second
Just
base,
fucking
He could
great.
even be on the
Luis
hook
Ball,
for the
second
loss
side.
if
O'Ryan.
runners come around to score. The 1-0 is a slider that
Nope,
can't catch
outside.
the
Are we
outside.
allergic to the strike zone? Is the entire Atlanta pitching staff allergic to the strike zone? Thank you.
1 strike.
Green.
You need to keep it on the ground and go home for the first
Selected
out.
in the
Ball
15th
3.
round
Or
back
walk in the tying run.
2009.
Let's do that. Let's just walk in the tying run.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to
Oh,
grind for
thank you,
everything.
infield
Now,
fly.
Infield fly
and
is
this guy
fair.
has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
the batter, number 11, shortstop,
Just
Jorge
managed to get a piece there as this is
Polanco.
bounced
Got
foul.
to keep it on the ground and either go
Obviously
home
a huge
or go for the
situation
double play.
in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that
That was a
tying
good
run
slider,
home from
too.
third.
0-2 once more. Pops this one up. Swanson in
Probably
foul
tagged. I
ground,
caught that anyways.
and no one will track it down.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You
It
keep
is.
fouling these pitches off,
It definitely
maybe
is
one
frustrating the
misses
heck.
over
Let's
the
go,
target.
Shane
And
Green!
this is swung on.
That's a
Missed
mammoth out
jump
number
there.
2, but we are not out of the woods by any means yet.
With two
Now
away
batting,
now.
catcher,
The next twin up.
Nick
Especially with this
Garner.
lineup.
Go with things
0-1
at the plate
count.
That
so
was such a
far, but
dangerous
these guys are
pitch.
looking for him to change that right here.
No ball,
Yeah,
2
nothing
strikes.
better than coming
Okay,
through
we
for
can't
the
get
boys
excited
in a
yet.
tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something
Ball,
productive.
down.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Big spot. 2 outs,
Shane
possible
fucking
tying run,
Green!
go-ahead runs on.
Balls of steel!
Strikeout
Bases
here,
loaded,
getting
nobody out. Infield fly,
It's
strike
time for
out,
the
strike
traditional
out, pump your
seventh
fist,
inning
do whatever you want, dude, you
red.
deserve it.
Striding in.
And they didn't pinch hit for
Leading
Homer
off
Bailey,
for the
that's the
Braves.
crazy part. Homer
The
Bailey is
right
still
fielder.
pitching in this one.
Michael Conforto.
Left field line
Damn.
and deep.
That ball stayed fair and didn't even get out. It's still a
And
leadoff
this will
double.
wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. To first. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number
That'll
20.
bring in Marcelo Zuna.
Marcel.
Came across to score after
Oh,
doubling in his
Zuna.
last at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Okay, now I need to warm up Will Smith and Chris Martin.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit back up
Get
the
through the
middle.
hole. Let's go.
And that'll get on through into center.
Good hit,
He's got
Marcel.
himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
The batter,
Kept his
number 8.
hands inside the baseball.
Shortstop,
Ripped the base hit up the
Charlie.
Overson has a home run this game.
Culberson.
Sometimes even when you make
I think I
a good
missed
pitch,
that his first time,
the
though.
ball's going to
Or
find
is this
a
my
hole
first time
somewhere.
batting again?
That one
Count
right up
1
the
and 0.
Charlie Culberson is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. High and deep to right center.
Does Charlie Culberson want World Series MVP? Is he putting his name in the hat? Or is he throwing his hat in the ring?
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Come on, Darno. Gotta get at least one run in here.
Making his way out to the mound. And it appears
Nice, Darno. Get it out of the infield.
Tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by.
Perfect,
And now the
beautiful
runner from
insurance.
third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Boy, that's
Definitely
a big
awesome.
RBI right there to give
Pinch
this
hit,
team a
Markakis,
two-run
you're
push
up.
going
Your
into
attention,
late
please.
innings. And it always
Pinch hitting
makes
for the
it
Braves.
easier on the
Number
opposing pitcher to
22,
really have a two-run
Nick.
lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni
Mark
always used to say,
Higgins.
old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And
No,
he's
that's
absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do
Out of the
too much
infield,
damage.
Nick.
And their runners at the corners now.
Out of the infield, Nick. Attaboy.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Give me
And
that
that'll play the
insurance.
Runner from third is with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, D-Row,
The third
that's a
baseman,
big
number
RBI
7.
right there to stretch
All right,
this
Dansby.
Dansby.
You need to bust it open.
Takes a
Pour it
lot
on.
of pressure off the
Munson.
pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah,
Ball
Dan,
one.
no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
Or
point.
inning-ending double play.
It's tailor-made to short.
That's
6.
an out.
Whatever.
3 on a nice dig at first.
I'm not
and the
I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm not upset because we got that insurance. Chris Martin for the
Ladies
8th.
and gentlemen,
been
your
summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so to
Now
start
pitching
the
for
8th.
the Braves, number
Pitch of the
55,
inning is taken
Chris
downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Martin.
And right into the shift. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to
Got
first
him.
in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Play.
The third
Coming to
baseman,
the plate
number
now,
24,
Josh Donaldson.
Josh
Could really use a knock here. 0
Donaldson.
for 3
Ball
in the
one,
game
no
so
strike.
far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On a grade school
1 and
swing
1.
there, it's
Get
1-1.
fooled, nerd.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner.
I got
It's
the count 1 and 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it
Nice.
upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
So we got him looking there. Josh
The left fielder,
Donaldson
number 20,
attacking for the
Eddie
second out of the inning.
Rosario.
Eddie
0-1.
Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No ball,
Rosario
2
behind
strikes.
with an 0-2 count.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Freeman's
ball.
got it. Swung on.
Nice,
and
Chris
missed,
Martin.
And that's the final out of the inning.
Love it.
Twins are set down
Love
1,
it.
2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your
Zach
attention,
Littell
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Twins.
half of the 8th.
Come on, 2,
Number
3, 4.
52,
Bottom
Zach
of
Another
inning
run
number
across.
8 set
Littell.
to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Get through the hole. Oh.
and he can't come up with it.
Infield
And
base
he'll
hit for
have no play
Albies.
as he reaches
We're
first
getting
base
hits,
safely.
Ozzy.
Nice
I love that for you.
number
Stop right there.
13,
Kept it in front of him.
Ronald
That's all you need
Acuna
right there, Dan.
Jr.
A spot like that, that's an infield single.
that
That's
ball
a
went
tough
out.
play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any
No
way you
double
look
plays,
at
Ronald.
it,
That's all
that
I'm
should be
asking from
scored
you.
a base hit. And I'm sure it was.
Hit to short. There's one.
He's out.
Ooh, you couldn't do the only thing I was asking of you. You son of a bitch. I
Now
knew I should have
batting.
ran with Albies.
The first baseman,
Base is empty now after
Ready.
the play. And set to go is the
Freeman.
veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Okay, I guess track
one
swinging just
count.
doesn't
Up the
exist
zone,
any
but
all
he
of a
comes
sudden.
up empty.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone,
Oh,
but
that's
that
just out.
pitch was just so tempting.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves
Fool me
first
twice at
baseman.
that though. Fuck you.
2 balls and a
that's
strike
I just
to
told
Freeman.
you, you're not gonna fool me
That
twice
was
with
a
that.
tempting
Fuck you.
pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Scooped
Whatever.
up, and 8
He's
innings
out.
come and gone now as the inning is
William Smith, your number is being called.
riding into the box. Max Kepler. He's the
Leading
one to
off for
start off
Minnesota,
the 9th inning
the
with
right
his
fielder,
guys in danger of
Max
going down
Oh,
2
and one.
games to none if they
Your
can't
attention,
rally.
please.
No balls and
Now
one strike.
pitching for the Braves.
He couldn't pull
Number
that one back
51.
as he
0-2
fairly
the count.
broke the plate at the
Well.
plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Man.
And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No
Now
doubt
batting,
he was
the
completely
center
fooled
fielder.
because
0-1
the
it was
count.
a curveball
This kid
and
makes
it looked like
lefties.
he was late on a curveball. That tells me
Jake
he
Hill,
gave
good
up
hitter.
on it right till the very end, and obviously
count,
there was
0-2.
nothing he could do at that point.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Played their lineup perfectly with
Strikes
Martin in
him
the
out
8th,
as
Smith for the
well.
9th.
So make it
Who they gonna
back-to-back
pinch hit,
punch
though?
outs
Ladies and
here in the
gentlemen,
first
your
2
Marwin.
attention, please.
out of the bullpen.
Good contact
Marwin
here.
in
Over
the
Byron
third.
Buxton though. The
Gets
speed
Number
and the
9.
decent
Hit
hitting.
here as we'll see what he
Marwin.
can do
0-1.
with 2 out.
Good.
I wonder if Buxton's even on their roster right now. Oh, he is. Or Cruz. Oh my God, they didn't go Nelson Cruz.
Solid.
Base is empty. The 0-1 pitch.
That's
Crowd of
mind-blowing,
over
but whatever.
39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball.
I'll take a
swung
strikeout
on
of the
in
side in
third.
order in the 9th. Braves up 2 games
Throw
to
to
none in the World
first
Series.
in time to get him, and the Braves have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series. This one is over. So the Braves are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this fall classic shifts to a new venue. They'll certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And I guarantee my pitching rotation is going to change again.
Now
And
what
Felix
can we say for the Twins?
isn't going to start Game 3 and isn't going to start Game 4 either.
And they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of
Gross, I'm
5
sorry.
now, Matty.
The handstand.
If they could just
Interesting.
grind out a win in Game 3, that would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to come out swinging in the next couple of days.
Game 3, tied 2-2. Okay, Fortnite update just finished installing. I don't play that game. I don't even know why I haven't installed. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Max Fried is definitely on the mound for some fucking reason. You know what? I don't want Felix starting Game 4. I'm going to leave it there because I know he's not going to, but watch, it'll actually start him now because I put him there. The one time I don't actually want it to, but I'm going to because, like, it's a win-win situation if he starts Game 4. But, well, assuming we win Game 3. It all depends on what happens here in Game 3. They only have 3 hits but 2 runs. Barrios has given up 2 walks. I'm surprised Homer Bailey was their Game 2 starter,
Let's
not
go
Barrios.
down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report
I'm surprised
on
Barrios
what she
wasn't their
took
Game 1
away
starter.
from her talks with the
Leading
players.
off with the
Heidi.
Braves,
Regardless.
the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right back at the mound. And
Nice
a
base hit, Ronald.
so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Surprised that got by him. That doesn't happen ever when I'm hitting the ball.
The postseason lights, and this is
The
obviously
first baseman,
one of them.
number 5.
Another base hit.
Freddie
Leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back to center
That's
fielder.
gone.
Still going
2-run shot,
back.
Freddie Freeman.
And off the batter's eye
Let's
for
go.
a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Hitting a home run in the
And it was
World
deep
Series
enough that if I hold
special
Acuna
at
just a
anything.
second, he can go
Hitting
back.
a home run in the World
Make it
Series
most
that gives
likely.
your team a lead. That's something to tell the grandkids.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now
Michael
to the plate, Michael
Conforto.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
In a perfect world, if it's not Felix starting game 4, it's Cole Hamels.
Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake.
Oh my God, it's really down outside.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcel.
Freddie Freeman might win World Series MVP. The 3-run double in game 1, the 2-run shot in game 3. He's got 5 World Series RBIs now. That's pretty damn good.
And the pitch is off the catcher's
I probably could have
glove as
ran,
it
but
rolls
he took
away.
his,
But
probably
it
wouldn't
won't
have took a
skip
sweet
away
ass time
far
if I
enough
wasn't.
for the runner to advance. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
That's either going to go off the wall or gone. It's off the wall.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw.
RBI
Hey,
triple for
with an
Marcelo
RBI
Zuna.
triple.
We were a double shy of hitting for the cycle in the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
No, it's going to be
Nick
a tough play. The center
Marquez.
fielder gives chase, but it ends
Your
up coming
attention,
off
please.
the wall,
Run in,
and
let's
by
blow
that
it
now
time,
pitching
you
for the
knew
Twins.
it was going to be a triple.
Number
Atta
21.
boy,
Drive
Marquez.
sent
Tyler.
down toward the gap. Back
Duffy.
goes Rosario at the track.
Ground rule double.
Time out.
But
Run
it's
scores.
over his head and it hops
Ground
the
rule double.
wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
And this thing
Charlie
bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if
That's
it
out.
stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score. He was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now here's a fly ball. Well
Oh,
hit.
now we're really just opening it up.
And the Braves
We
just
hit for the
have it
cycle in
working
the inning,
as
by the
this
way,
is gonna be good
before
for
recording it
extra
out.
bases.
Single,
As he arrives
homer,
at second
double,
without a play,
triple,
as also
or, well, in order
The
it was
batter.
run comes
single,
to the catcher.
homer,
score.
triple, double.
Travis Darno.
This thing
Followed up by
bad.
another
I started
double.
thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't
No,
quite
7-2
carry
lead
enough,
for
but
Atlanta.
it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger.
Nope, up there.
You'll take that every day of the week.
Travis d'Arnaud stands
We
in
knew
for the
Minnesota's
third
pitching would
time now
bite
as
them
he takes a
eventually.
look
Their
at the
offense
ball.
can only
It's
carry them so
1-0.
much.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball that's outside.
I thought that for a second said he had 329 hits in the regular season, and I was going to lose my fucking mind.
Hit
Oh,
hard
if that
to the
stayed
right,
fair, that would
but
have been
foul.
unfair. No pun intended.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
No,
And
he's in
safe.
there.
Yes.
The
So
third
the
baseman,
batting order
number
turns
7.
over now and set to go.
Dansby.
Dansby
He's been a
Swanson.
silent,
A couple of
productive
RBIs for
player,
him
I
already,
suppose.
and a chance for more here. Line toward
Yeah,
right
Dansby,
center.
there you go, dude.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Oh, you're going to get thrown out at second, but... Oh, wow!
On to
His second
but he's
double of the
in
game
safely
in 3
as a
RBIs.
run will score
The
on
batter,
the play
number
as
1.
well.
Ninth batter of the
Second
inning,
base.
Ozzy Albies, with a chance to, I think, get his
So
average over
Much of this
200
game
already.
is situational hitting, guys.
For the
Nice
postseason.
job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
No hits to this point. Fouled
Check
off.
swing that one, but I guess not.
I got to
Way
count 1
inside
and 2.
with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swanson leads off second with one gone in
Throw
the
more
inning.
pitches with your low confidence. What do I care?
Really pulled
inside,
that one
ball two.
across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, he kind of got caught
Walk him
chasing
for
the first two pitches
Acuna.
out
Please
of the
walk
strike
for
zone. But I
Acuna.
think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
3 balls,
Two
close
two
one.
strikes.
pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Please set up the double play. Walk him.
There's
Nope.
ball 4.
Okay.
Ball
actually
4.
I hope you don't
Ready once
regret
Now
it.
again,
batting,
Ronald
the
Acuna.
center fielder,
He's 2 for 3
Ronald
and looking for
Acuna
more here.
Jr.
First pitch on its way. Hit
Oh,
hard
yeah,
on the
they
ground
didn't.
towards second. Fielded cleanly.
He's out.
Even with that light ass
He's
of the
out.
toss.
In time.
Perfect
Just
swing
like that, the side
on a
is
power swing with one of the best players in the game on a pitch right in the heart of the zone.
So
Leading
coming
up
to the
for
plate,
the
Mitch
Twins,
Garver for his
the
career in
catcher,
this matchup.
Mitch
He's a .333
Garver.
hitter. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Ozuna is going to get back and he'll put
Nice.
this one away on the warning
Up
track.
next for
the
Minnesota.
First out.
The third baseman,
6.
Miguel.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Sano.
Miguel Sano. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Warm up. Fuck it, warm up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for
Ball.
Minnesota. 2 balls and no
2-0.
strikes to Miguel Sano. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there
You got 2
caught
balls, 1
entirely
strike.
too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on
That's
that
actually a
one.
really nice curveball right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number
Jeez, Darno,
11
you
in the
warm,
ballgame.
dude? Minnesota in October?
Infield
Up
Doesn't
next
sound
for
warm
the
to me.
Right, here's the first pitch.
The right
No
fielder,
sleeves.
Matt
Gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
Kepler.
one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's
And
out.
on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll.
All right, cool.
Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch
Now
hoping
pitching for the
better
Twins.
results than the other
Number
arms that
54.
they
Big
put
2-run
out
shot
there
for
in this
Freddie
one.
his last time.
Sergio Romo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I almost called
Fouled
Freddie
away.
Frederick, and then it dawned on me. I forgot about this. The craziest thing ever, Rick Porcello's real first full name is not Richard. For Rick, it's Frederick. That just seems
Now
so
a ball
wild to
hit
me.
hard towards center.
Let's base hit, Freddie.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base
Hey,
hit.
Freddie's going to win World Series
You only
MVP.
see about 10 of these pitches
It's
a
already
year.
not raining
Change
anymore.
up on a tee
The
in
batter,
the middle of the plate.
the right
But
fielder,
tip your hat to the batter
Michael
right there. He did not come
Conforto.
unglued,
Conforto's kind of been
stayed
quiet
within
in
himself and
postseason, I
drove
feel,
it
ever since
for a
the
base hit.
first round.
In now, Michael Conforto. And he
Oh,
hits
okay.
it hard to the right side. And that finds
You heard
its
me.
way through
Loud
for a
content.
base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold it
The
first
left
and
fielder,
second
number
now.
20. Marcel Ozuna.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
Safe.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other
I
side
feel like
of the
this is
scorecard
taking
might be
forever to
thinking,
end
"We
this
really avoided a worse
series,
fate."
like this as a whole, this run.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a drive sent out
Oh, no
toward
one's
the
catching
gap.
that. Why are you going back?
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Could have been a
Tack on
2-run
another
double.
here as the runner scores
No,
from
actually,
second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Twins are going to score. It's 11-2. Alone.
I mean, that had
Open.
to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game.
The batter,
Extends
number
his
8,
team's lead.
shortstop,
They might have this one
Charlie
locked up.
Colbert.
Now it's stat padding
Ladies and
season.
gentlemen, your attention, please.
Now
Now
it's
pitching
stat
for the
padding
Twins.
season indeed.
Number 61.
Charlie
Charlie
Culberson, a 2-run shot.
Stashak.
Is gone.
Welcome to the game, Cody
That's why you got
Stashak.
to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the
Yeah,
off-speed
calibrating his
stuff,
heater
and
all the
he
way from
didn't
the
wait
on-deck
around.
circle looking
First
in the
time
bullpen.
he's seeing him, didn't matter.
Now
Didn't
batting,
beat.
catcher, Travis
Here's the catcher, Travis
Darno.
Darno. Into center field. Line
This is just
drive
an everything's
base hit.
going your way game. Look at that. Inside pitch, he inside outs it the other way. Up the middle and just right by him.
Up next for Atlanta. The third
And it's only the
baseman.
7th inning, so everyone's going to get another at bat right now with nobody out.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This will
0-1
chase
to
rhythm
count.
around the letters here for strike one.
Well, unless there's a double play.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
God.
Now batting. The
Out
second
to play,
baseman.
Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie
Strikeout victim
Albies.
He's
twice
walked
in
twice
this
and
one.
struck out
Now
twice.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Finally. Kid gets a
Into
hit.
right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The center fielder, number 13.
Check out
Ronald
the lefty as he
Acuna
absolutely jumps on
Jr.
that first pitch and
Come on,
hammers
Ronald.
it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good
Good boy,
swing on
Ronald.
it.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Oh, he's
Play at the
I wanted
plate, and
Ronald
he's
to get
out.
another guy.
A great throw.
Oh, well. Sure left the bases loaded for Freddie.
Zach Littell is now in a
first
mop-up
baseman,
role
number
as he'll
5.
try to keep the deficit
Freddie
right where it is.
Freeman. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Here's
Twins.
the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 52.
Skied in the air to
Zach
straightaway left. On the move is
Littell.
Rosario. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Now, who do I want to pitch?
Ready to go
I'll
for
give
the
him a
last
lead.
half
Leading
of
up
the inning.
for the Twins.
Next, it'll be the outfielder,
The left
Eddie
fielder.
Rosario.
Eddie
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a
Rosario.
strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Softly hit here to the left side. Throw.
Yeah, there's no way that throw was going to
Big
get him, but
time as he
man, that
reaches
was
it first.
quite the play
Up
to
next
get that
for the
even
Twins.
close.
Josh Donaldson
The
digging
first
in
baseman.
now. As he looks
Josh.
at the fastball that's in there for strike
Donaldson.
one. He's working on 1 for 2
Check out
games
1
so
and 1.
far. A 2-ball,
Ball,
1
that's
strike
outside.
count
Come
to
on,
the
dude.
Twins' first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll
Pretty
see if
double
he's ready
play,
for it
two
in the
away.
box.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Wait, Marwin's at short?
Drilled
He's
to the
not really
right
short.
side.
Arias.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a
I would like you to get out of the inning for Reed.
Now batting. The center fielder, Jake K.
He was able to get a single.
Now the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And that will conclude matters here in the
There we go.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next,
Leading
the
off for
left-handed
Atlanta.
This
hitting
place is
Michael
still
the right
solidly
fielder,
filled
number
up for
30.
being down
Ready to
11 in
deliver.
the 8th
Michael
inning.
The first pitch.
Conforto.
Not surprisingly here,
Nice
this
catch.
is on the ground to the right side.
Got him.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
One
The left
away for
fielder.
the
Marcelo
Braves here
Zuna,
in
good day
inning
for the
three.
slugging percentage, a
That'll
triple
bring
and a
up the
double.
big RBI bat of Marcelo Zuna.
And now it's
Zuna
solo
swings,
shot.
And it's hit well to left. Looking up is
All the way into the
Rosario.
third deck.
Gone all the way into the upper deck.
That was a mammoth shot. Zuna might put his hat in for World Series MVP after all.
Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as they
Ball
just
is crushed.
continue to pour it on here.
Single shy of the cycle.
Ball's jumping in this
Doubt
one.
he's gonna
That's
get another
the
at bat.
first to leave the
Designated
yard so
hitter.
far.
Nick
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often.
Markakis making the most of these
Cold and
at-bats.
chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit.
And his slugging
Still
percentage
seeing
up
a
today
lot
a
of
little
home
bit
runs.
too.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic.
No, they didn't.
against
We
the
the
did.
batter,
weather,
number 8.
not easy to do.
Shortstop.
Culberson's a
Charlie.
triple shy of the cycle.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver
Oh,
for
that's
his
too high.
team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to
Not
do
that he'll
too
get
much
it,
with
but
it and pull it,
Ozuna
he
getting a
stays
single if he gets an
inside
at-bat
the
isn't
ball
an unlikely
and is able to smack
situation.
it to the opposite field for a double.
He jumps on this
Did Culberson
one.
just go
It's
yard
high
again?
and deep to center. Center
Shut
fielder
the
looking
fuck up.
To the track,
Oh my
to the
God.
wall. And this one is gone. A
Okay,
home
Charlie
run.
Culberson's putting his
Another
name in the ring
excellent
for
swing right
postseason
there.
MVP.
That's multiple home runs in the same
Look
inning.
how
Watch
high that ball
yourself. You're
went
missing
and
over the heart
still
of the
went
plate.
424 feet.
Your attention,
What was
please.
the launch angle on that?
Now
one?
pitching
33
for the
degrees.
Twins.
And the other arms
Number
that they've run out
65.
there in this one.
Driver.
At the plate, Travis Garneau.
Man.
After the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at
Right
bats
now,
to this point.
No, I'm not gonna say anything actually.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Foul ball. That's out.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty
Must be a
much
lot of
do anything
ATL
he
fans
wants
up in
right here on
Minnesota.
the mound.
Ball.
Now
That's
0-2
down.
misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to
When your
even
lineup
at
does
2-2.
so well that they have to go to their good pitchers that they normally save for the 8th inning and 9th inning in close games when they're winning.
He takes strike
Wow.
3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Dansby Swanson
Now batting.
lining up to hit.
Third
This is
base.
the big stat heading game
Third
right
hit of
here.
the
Dansby.
ball game here.
Swanson.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily.
Okay, so I need to get 2 hits in order to get Marcelo Zuna to have another at bat.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping
Because
in
we have such a large
Leadoff.
lead, Darren
Hold
O'Day,
up,
I'm going to
Twins.
allow you to pitch an inning, and so is
Second
Mark
baseman.
Melanson
Unable
after
to get
all.
that
Louis.
starter out of the game to this point.
Oh, Ryan.
Settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him
Well,
to take some of the
most
pressure
likely.
off. He's taken that and pitched very
Wait.
effectively in this one.
Where's
Albies
Arias
switches
playing
it
if
up.
Marwin's in the lineup?
Throws in
Got
time,
him.
and that's out number 1.
Is he DHing?
Up next for the
Jorge Oh my god, this team is retarded.
Win.
Next will be the
You have
designated
Nelson
Designated
Cruz, and
hitter.
you're not having him DH.
Jorge.
his last at bat.
You have
Whoa,
Ball one.
Marwin
Lonzo.
Gonzalez in there instead, and you're having Jorge Polanco DH. Like, Polanco's an okay hitter, don't get me wrong. He's not a DH, especially just so you can have Arias and Gonzalez in there.
For the second out.
Now batting. The catcher. Smith.
Bottom part of the zone, and
Garver.
the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first
Definitely
pitch
a little
myself.
clear out
Well, you
now.
got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K
Well, it's
next
Friday.
to
Might
his
as well
name
see
in
if
this one.
we can make plans
Down
for
go
the
the
night.
Twins in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this
Leading
one.
off for
And
Atlanta,
standing in is the
the second
power-hitting
baseman,
second baseman,
Ozzie.
Ew.
The Albies.
Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right
Damn, I was
center
really
field.
hoping in this stat padding of the game that Albies could have gone deep or gotten another hit.
Cave is
But
there.
whatever.
One quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 13.
Digging in once
Ronald
again,
Acuna
Ronald Acuna.
Jr.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Just a good couple of knocks
First pitch coming, here it
for
is.
Acuna.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
It's so quiet right now, that's weird.
Ball
Up
2.
top, it's 2-0.
If you've been
2
paying
balls,
attention,
no strike.
the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
There's a swing and a missile
That's it.
sent out
He's
to
there.
center field. And
Damn
he'll
it.
make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first
So
baseman,
next up
number
will be
5.
Freddie Freeman. It
Freddie.
was
I've not been able to go
flyout
deep with the
for
guys
him
that I
in
would
his
expect to
last
go deep
trip.
with all that much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Safe hit.
Swing
Yeah,
line
Freddie Freeman's gonna be
drive.
World Series
That's gonna be
MVP.
trouble. Freeman will head to second.
I shudder to think what his World Series
And
slugging
he is
percentage
into
is.
second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have
The
the
right
ability to
fielder,
rise
number
to the
30.
occasion, while some guys
Well,
shrink
Zuna's on
away
deck,
when
just
it
needs
matters
another
most.
hit.
Well, this guy is
All
a
on
gamer.
Conforto, no pressure.
He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that
And he
hit,
delivers.
it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll get through into center field for a base
He
hit.
beat it.
Oh, but it's
Safe.
offline, so the run will
Nice,
score.
17-2.
Man,
And now
I think
Ozuna
I'd
needs a
run out
single
of
for the
superlatives
cycle. It'll be
to
the
talk about
second
their
cycle
offensive
in
production
postseason
this
history.
Now
If he does
batting.
it,
Some
first in
teams
World
don't
Series
score
history
so
history.
many runs in a
Marcell
4-game set, let alone in
Ozuna.
one game here. It's
And
been
Marcell Ozuna
incredible.
has just hit for the cycle.
In there, base hit.
And he does it in a World Series game.
So now they'll have
Wow.
runners on the
I think that's the
corners with two
first
away.
cycle I've hit for.
Marcell
Now
Ozuna
batting.
these runs.
just hit
The
for the
designated
cycle.
hitter,
What a
Nick
thrill for him and everybody here in
Martinez.
attendance for that matter.
Wow,
It's definitely the
this
first
is
one I've done in the
great, man. I've
postseason.
seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool. We got a chance to see some baseball history. on
Yeah,
this.
it did came out of
no
nowhere.
A ball and
That's
no
the
strikes.
second postseason
Working
cycle
on
in
a good
history
line
and
in this
only the
ball game.
first
3 for 5
World
thus
Series
far.
cycle.
Balls
Ball,
and no
that's
strikes
out.
now.
I
to the
believe.
Atlanta
I
DA.
believe they said Brock Holt
It's
had
not
the only
easy to
postseason
continue
cycle ever.
pounding the strike zone when
So
you've
obviously
given up
includes
3
the World
consecutive
Series.
hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball
So
down to
Marcell
the
Ozuna
zone
just
will
etched his
get him
name in
an out.
history forever.
Chasing after it is Rosario.
That's cool.
He's there to make the play, and that'll. Here's Miguel Sano.
Lansing.
Lead things off
There
here
you
in
go.
the ninth. with
Leading
this
off
guy's in
for the
danger of
Twins.
falling into a very
The third
difficult
baseman.
Slow ass
escape.
pitch.
Miguel.
And, oh, well, I don't got to worry about it. 'Cause
Line
Done.
to left.
No.
pitch out of the
And
stretch.
That falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Watch, I'll get a first
so
pitch
it's a
double
leadoff
play.
single that
And that'll be
kicks
nice
off
and
their
all,
half
but,
of the ninth.
Now batting. Right
Max
fielder.
Kepler, the
Yeah, I
Matt.
can set up for that. That motion's
Kepler.
fine.
It foul off to the right.
His
and out
actual
of play.
windup's a little wonky to me,
Ready
though.
with
Not a
the
fan.
nothing and 1-2.
Hey, 2.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2
Runner
strikes.
at first with no outs here.
Hey.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough.
The
for one
left
of these
fielder,
base
number
umpires to
20,
make a call on a guy's
Eddie
check swing. It's not a great angle.
Rosario.
Everything happens so quickly, so they really have to.
I can't believe
paying
Melancon
attention
was supposed
out
to be the
there.
actual
Looking
closer
at the
for this team,
replay,
though.
I think he got it right. So that's a.
Well, he's
tip
getting to
of the
close
cap
out a
for
World
the
Series
Brewers.
game, so I guess
High in the air out to center
living
field.
up to what we got him for.
Acuna is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And he will
Should have thrown
scurry
homers
back
and
to
test his
first
arm
as
for the
he'll
fun
think
of it.
twice
I like-
about trying
I
Now
like
to
the
batting.
throws from the
First
outfield.
baseman.
Hey.
Just.
As if that
down
weren't
around the
already
knees,
obvious.
taken
Donaldson.
for a strike. Lifted down the line in left.
I'm going to be shocked if Melancon gets out of this without
and
getting the
that's
home
going to
run. I
land
got to be
a
honest.
foul. Final strike for the Twins.
I
Still
was
no balls and 2
wholeheartedly
strikes.
expecting him to give up at least 1 home run
2
somewhere.
out with a man at first. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, we're not out of here yet.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no double
Now
speed
batting.
bats can come
Shortstop.
back to bite you.
Watch
Marwin.
Marwin Gonzalez. It takes me deep. I
Gonzalez.
was talking shit a minute ago.
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black
It counts.
glove.
0-2.
I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
That's a 3-0 lead in the
Swing
World
and a
Series
miss.
for the
He
Braves.
struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game
3 down,
is
1 to
over.
go.
So the Braves are 1 win away
On
from
a
a
huge
sweep
offensive
of
game.
this
They had
fall
10 hits and only
classic,
2
guys.
runs. Wow. That is
Yeah,
very
it's been
uncharacteristic for
totally
this Twins
one-sided
team.
so
This
far,
lineup,
Matt.
10 hits, you got to
Big
imagine a
more
few of them are home
saying
runs.
They'll be raising the trophy. It's all working for this team right now.
And now what can we say for the Twins?
Well, here's the bad news. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit to win a World Series. It's been done in the ALCS, so we know it's not impossible. But before they start entertaining miracles, they got to see if they can just win 1
Okay,
game.
we're up 3-0. Question is, who's pitching Game 4? Is it Soroka? Is it Cole Hamels? Or is it Felix? Let's see. It's scoreless in the top of the 6th. If I had to guess by my pitching rotation, oh my god, I think Felix is actually pitching. Fuck, I wanted him to make the last out.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Oh.
Well, Matt, the overarching sentiment from this team is that tonight is the night. Talking with the players earlier, the sense of excitement in them was palpable.
Leading
I
off for
didn't
the
get a lot of
Braves,
that cliche
the
talk
catcher,
about not looking ahead
Travis
or treating this game like
Darno.
any other. No, they were adamant that they are ready to
Damn,
sweep this
that was a
World
hanger.
Series
Anyone
and
else probably would have hit that
We'll
out.
see if that confidence leads them to the pinnacle of the
Just
sport
missed it.
later this evening.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine
Now
running
batting,
play there for
third
the first
baseman,
out.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dansby Swanson
Ball,
is
that
the
pitch is
batter
out.
now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit back toward the mound.
My God, they
And
won't
that
make
will
those
find
plays
its
anymore
way
all of a
into
sudden.
center field for a one-out hit.
And they always do against me. I must be running into
There's a
some good
hard-hit
karma all of
ground
a sudden
ball.
for a minute.
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
The
Hard
batter, number
single
one,
up the middle.
Yeah,
second
watch your
baseman,
lips
Ozzy
right there,
Albies
man.
has
Send
been
it back
horrible
right
all
where it
postseason to the point where I kind of want to
So
replace him
up
at this
steps
point.
Ozzy Albies. Reined
My
in.
God, dude, 2 double
Second
plays
for
in one game off of
On
your
to
bat?
first as they get the double
You are
play to get it.
atrocious. It is
Now back
Felix.
to the
Damn.
top of the lineup.
Leading
Stepping
off
in
Wanted
for
him to
the
make the last
Twins,
3 outs, so
It'll be
the
first
second
to greet
baseman,
Felix Hernandez
Louis
to
I either need to
Arroyo.
lose the game
No balls in the
Arroyo.
or
strike.
have him go the distance.
Grounder down the line at third. This will
And
be
I'm not
foul
one
for
for
strike
sabotaging
2.
myself.
And he punches out another one, make it 9.
His
for the
first
ball
career
game.
postseason start is World Series potentially clinching game.
The batter, number 11.
He is gone.
Not much you can do
Jorge.
with that. You're going
At
off
least
of that
at the
arm
start of
strength
his
of the ball.
Let's go.
It just doesn't get there.
Shot towards first. He's right there. And he'll take it to
Oh.
the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8,
Infield in the
Mitch
overshift here now.
Garver.
Mitch Garver is in for the third time.
Feel bad
now
for
as
Cole
he takes
Hamels. I don't
a
think I
ball
pitched with him at all in the
strike. It's
postseason.
0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check
Oh,
in this
2 is the
series.
count.
He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One
Save
and
the best
two
for
the
last,
Twins
right,
pitcher.
Felix?
2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that
Come
one.
on. I need to get through these innings quickly
And another
and
foul
not
ball.
have long at bats.
Hernandez into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2
There we
strikes.
go. King shit.
And he will strike
10
him
Ks through
out.
6.
10 now in the in now, Ronald Acuna. He flew out
Leading
Come on,
off with
last
the
Luis
week.
Chacin is
The
shutting us out
center
through
field.
6.
Here it
13.
is.
Ronald Acuna
Rounded down
Jr.
the third baseline.
And a boy Acuna.
That's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
For soon-to-be
Hey, this
World
guy's
Series
having a big
MVP,
series in the
Freddie
postseason.
Free.
The
Looks
batter,
like to me that
the first
Bowman
baseman,
This
isn't
is
too
slugging
big
in the
for
World
him.
Series.
He's
That
slowing the
another
game down.
double?
He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right
0-1's the count.
He's in there.
He's into second safely with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive.
Move him over,
That's
Freddie. That's all I'm
exactly
asking.
the case here. They had the speed burner on the
Ball
move, and it
inside.
worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 1-1. Strike 2
I got the
swinging.
count 1 and 2.
Come
Hey,
on,
that's
Freddie.
a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away
You
to
need
that
to
outer
drive
part
him
of the
in.
zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make.
Ball,
Is he
that's
going to
just
ground
out.
out to second base all
Nice.
the way, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he is in there at third as the possible
Acuna
go-ahead
taking over the
score.
game on the base paths.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There it is.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Talk about manufacturing, Ronald. Oh my God. I'm going
Those have to
Acuna
feel really good
for
being able to
postseason
hit late in
MVP,
the game
Freeman
and
World
come up
Series
with a
right
big
field,
MVP.
number
RBI
30.
base hit right here to give
Michael
your team the lead.
Yeah, no
Conforto.
one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning.
Oh, I just missed that one.
Fly ball, well hit.
Oh, it's getting off the wall. Go, 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 go.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay.
That could have been an that should have been an RBI triple with how long that ball
When
held
that
up
one
there.
left the bat, I wasn't
The
sure
left
where
fielder,
it was going
number
to come
20.
down. Thought it might have a
Marcel.
chance.
Yeah, same
Ozuna.
here, man. It kinda
You're
got
on
lost
Marcel.
in
This
the
is
sky.
big
One
insurance.
hop
for
the
the
fence for an
Twins.
extra base hit.
Number
During the
21.
daytime, that thing probably would
Tyler.
have carried out of here, but you can't complain.
Guilty.
too much
Oh,
about that.
that could have been
And
4
it's fouled away. 1, here's the pitch. Here's a
That's a good
fastball
pitch.
at the knees. Good spot, good pitch. 2-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find
it's
a
getting pretty
way
bright out now.
to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes.
And this one gets away. A play at
Wow,
the
pitch
plate.
run scores.
He is in there at the plate. It's now
2-0
a
lead.
game.
I wish that counted as an RBI.
The 1-2. High
That
fly
will, though.
ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third.
Sack fly RBI, 3-0
Throw to
lead.
the plate, and he is
The
safe
manufacturing,
at the plate, and
the
lead
stolen
is
bases,
3-0.
the wild pitch, the sack fly. That's good
now.
baseball right there all around to make
Ready,
it
here's
3-0.
the first offering. Down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the
Dave
out.
Felix. Oh, it's only 2 outs. Shit.
The batter, number
Standing
8.
in, Charlie
Shortstop.
Culberson. He flew out
Charlie
his first time around and then was a
Culberson.
strikeout victim most recently. Drilled to the left side.
Charlie
That's
fucking
through, and He's got
Culberson.
his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground
Now
ball
batting,
with eyes, and that's
catcher,
exactly what happened
Travis
right there.
Darno.
Now at the plate, Travis Darno. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the
No
right
way.
fielder.
The other way. Travis Darno, a 2-run shot, and it's 5-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there.
Unbelievable.
But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now batting,
And next
third
will be
baseman,
Dansby Swanson digging
Dansby
in. Hard
Swanson.
hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy.
Having a pretty special game.
This
That's
offense
just
now
came to
batting.
life here.
of
The
the
second
game,
baseman.
D-Row.
All right, Ozzy. Come
Ozzy.
on, dude.
Not
Aldi.
a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate,
This might be the
turning and
worst
burning
postseason
away.
run I've seen out of any
Nice
individual player.
execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball right side. He's got it.
Anyone else, that's getting through the hole, but since it's the fact that Albies is struggling so much, it's an out.
At the plate, Miguel Sano.
All right, long break for
Try and
Felix.
do
He
what
needs
Leading
to
off
rest up a
for
little
the
bit.
Twins,
Cutting into this big
the first
deficit.
baseman,
First pitch
Miguel.
I need 3 innings out of you,
That's the
Felix,
first
and 9 outs.
line to
Nice, that's one right
shortstop,
there.
and there's one
Scary,
away.
but that's one. Preferably with no runs
The
scoring
third
on those 9
baseman,
innings.
number 24.
8 now, for that matter.
Faded a
Just
bit to left center, the first pitch.
Donaldson.
Donaldson for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2
Yeah, I can see the
hole.
sun shining on the trees a little bit.
Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6.
Shut up, Vasgersian. Don't jinx it.
Grounded up the first baseline.
You son of a
But this
bitch.
is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck out again.
Strike
That's
number
the 3rd
11.
time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left
No
fielder,
hitter
number
has ever
20,
felt good about
Eddie
Patrick with 3 strikeouts in the game,
Rosario.
but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be
Shit.
the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd
Now
hit.
batting,
He's given
right
up the
fielder,
entire game, so
Matt
he's still in total control. out there.
Kepler.
Don't.
Behind on that one, now
lose
behind
your
in the
stride.
count, 0-1.
Good
Fastball
shit.
is quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Over
Out.
to Albies
Nice.
covering at
That was a little
second.
scary there, Dansby, or Charlie, whichever
Ladies
one's
and
it
gentlemen,
short. Thanks,
your
Charlie.
Summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Twins, number
Acuna
54,
digs in now.
Sergio
Numbers against Sergio Romo.
Romo.
Perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run.
0-1's the
Strike
count.
1 to start the at
If that's anyone, if that's a normal slider, speed-wise, that's in the 2nd deck at least.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is
Kinda like that.
absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Boy, Ronald,
Oh,
tack
man,
on one
he
more.
got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's
Now
worst
batting,
nightmare and a
the first
big
baseman,
confidence boost to the lineup.
Freddie
Let's see if he can
Freeman.
rebound.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
That's World Series MVP,
He's out.
Freddie Freeman. To you.
The right fielder, number 30.
One away for the Braves here
Michael
in inning number 8.
Conforto.
And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander is up and throwing. Pop straight up. Romo calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder,
Here's
number
Marcell
20.
Ozuna. He's
Marcell
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ozuna.
Now the pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly.
He's out.
First in plenty of time and a side.
Oh, now they put Cruz in the damn line.
Leading off for the Twins,
Nelson
Well,
Cruz,
that's
the
not
designated hitter,
third plate appearance
Nelson
as he watches one miss inside.
Cruz.
It's 1-0.
Wanted to get the front of the curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Struck him
Nice.
out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third
12
punch out of
Ks.
the game.
now batting, center fielder, Jake.
1-0.
When my guys start to get a little tired, I get more sinker dependent towards the end because it's like, okay, just force double plays.
This one's tapped foul.
Or, I mean,
on
force
play.
ground outs, but it doesn't, you know, I know it doesn't work that way, but in my mind it kind of does.
Slapped hard
Oh!
away.
That would have been a
Try,
fucking
but it
catch
got
and a
a
half if
reach
he
and
caught
into the
that.
outfield.
That should have been an inning-ending catch if he caught that. Just give us 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Louis
Oh, come on, you gotta dive for that, dude!
Ryan.
Into left field. A base
You gonna
hit.
throw it in? Come on.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've
Come on,
been struggling
Felix.
offensively.
The batter,
and
number
they find
11,
themselves with 2
shortstop,
runners on board. Let's see if they can
Jorge.
continue.
0-1's the count.
Let's
Keep
go.
together here.
One here, one strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There's just no way
1 ball,
to
1
do
strike.
any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out.
No, dude!
Left center, base hit.
Come on, you
He'll come
gotta
home with it.
fucking charge the...
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Maybe a little better late than never, Hero, for that base hit here in the 8th inning.
The catcher,
They're
number
still
8,
behind in this one, but at least they're
Mitt
not getting shut out.
Garver.
Fucking waltz up to that shit, Ozuna, you little bitch. I'm gonna pull you in a fucking second for that disrespect.
Stepping into the box.
3 straight little rinky-dink ground balls right through the hole. Fuck that
Yeah, he and
bullshit.
his teammates have really been
2-0.
shut down by some very
Come on,
good
find the
pitching in this
fucking
one.
zone,
Been
Felix.
fun for a guy like me to watch.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game.
Me
He's
too, dude.
certainly on his way. If he can keep
2-2
the
down.
number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every
For the
manager's
love of
dream
God.
spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could
How
go
do
to
you
your
hit a
better
sinker
relievers now
that low?
towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. One there.
That's an out.
Relay
There
to
we
Freddie.
go.
He's out.
Fuck
Play,
you.
And that'll end.
Your
Philly
attention,
station.
please.
Runners from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
9th
Twins.
inning as he'll try to keep
Number
the score right
61,
where it is heading
Cody.
to the bottom of the 9th. From the
Stage
stretch.
Jack.
High in the air out to center field. Cave is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, fucking
Digging in,
Charlie.
Pissed off
Charlie
now. I'm about to win the
Culberson
damn World
scored
Series.
after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field.
Fuck
And he'll
you.
lay out to
Get
make
the
a
fuck outta here.
spectacular catch.
It's like this
Now
game wants to
batting.
just fuck me
Catcher.
one last time before I
Rabbit.
bury
Here's
it.
the catcher, Travis
Darno.
Darno. He's working on a
Can't have
1 for
something
3
go
thus
my way
far.
ever.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this
Counts
guy's a good
1-0.
fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on the move.
Whatever.
He's there to track it down.
And Ozzy Albies
That'll
sucks. I just want to say that one more time. Don't let Ozzy Albies hit in the October.
Miguel Sano
Leading
will
off
be the
for
first
the
to bat here
Twins,
in the inning with his
the first
need of
baseman,
some ninth inning
Miguel
magic if they're going to force a game
Sano.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike
No
in this
ball,
spot.
2 strikes.
Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays
Come on,
alive.
you're down 5 in the 9th. You're down
Ready
3-0
with
in the
another
series. It's over.
two-strike
We just
offering.
mop the floor with you.
Got him. As he just continues to
13.
mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's
Now
the
batting.
first pitch.
I'd like to
The
get
third
one
baseman,
more.
In
John.
there. Strike one.
Preferably the last that
Donaldson.
would be a strikeout, but I'll settle for the second out being a strikeout.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out
Nice.
and make it 14
14.
punch-outs now.
I mean, if we can make it 15, that's even better,
Just
but
about
I'm not.
everything he's doing
I'm
is
fine with
working.
the third out.
The
not being a
left fielder,
strikeout.
number
Great
20,
command,
I got that.
great
Eddie.
location in the big lead.
Final out.
Rosario.
He's attacking the zone.
Felix Hernandez has waited his entire life for this. And damn it, does he deserve it after the
Another
year
one
he's had
fouled
for that
off, and
matter.
he's quickly behind 0-2. Final strike for the Twins. This is pulled into right.
The King has his crown, and the Braves have won the World Series.
Back on top. They're the World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new
And the Braves are world champs. Finished with a grade of an A, not an A+. 121 and 41. First in the NL East. Looking at the line graph there, the little green line. Really great start, especially just after game 40. We had a big winning streak, it looks like, until game 60, just about, maybe 59. Kind of slowed down for a minute there between game 100 and 120. Then we started to pick it back up to end the season. Player boosts go to Freddie Freeman, Michael Conforto, Lance Lynn, Mike Soroka, Felix Hernandez, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ozzy Albies, so that's 7. Looking at the trades, I only made 2 trades, I think, and that was Conforto and Lance Lynn, and Lance Lynn was a terrible mistake. I don't know why I did that. I did not need a starting pitcher, but I'm so used to needing at least one that I instinctively traded for him when I didn't need to. No bullpen pieces, actually, which is surprising because usually I get at least one as well there. And then the lineup piece, Conforto. Not entirely necessary, but definitely nice to throw in the mix. Take a look at the team stats, starting with the postseason and the pitchers. Cole Hamels didn't pitch, and I'm bummed about that. Mark Melanson got an inning. In that one inning, he walked no one, struck out 2, 2 hits, no runs, ERA 0, whip 2. Darren O'Day, an inning and a third, so 2 appearances. Walked none, struck out 2, no hits, no runs, nothing. 0 ERA, 0 whip. Chris Martin, 4 appearances, 4 innings, no walks, 8 strikeouts out of 12 batters. 2 holds, 1 hit allowed, no runs, ERA 0, whip .25. Will Smith, 4 appearances, 5 innings, 3 saves, 0 walks, 11 strikeouts, no runs, 1 hit, 1 hold, ERA 0, whip .2. Lance Lynn got a start, unfortunately, so that was his 1 appearance. Went 1-0, pitched 7 innings, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 runs, including a home run. ERA 2.57, whip .57. Shane Green, 5 appearances, 5 innings, 0 walks, 11 strikeouts, 1 blown save, 1 hold, 4 hits, 2 runs, ERA 3.6, whip .8. Mike Soroka was my Game 1 starter in all the series, who had 3 starts. He went 1-0, 20 innings pitched, 1 walk, 32 strikeouts in his 3 starts, 10 hits, 2 runs, 1 home run, 1 hit by a pitch, ERA .90, whip .55. Felix Hernandez, 1 start, also used him in the bullpen, so 1-0, including a save, 13 innings pitched, 1 walk, 20 strikeouts in 13 innings is pretty damn good. 6 hits, 1 run, .69 ERA, .54 whip. Max Fried, unfortunately, got, I think, 3 starts. 3 starts, yeah. Went 2-0, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 1 walk, 26 strikeouts, 20 hits, 5 runs, 2 home runs, ERA 2.55, whip 1.19. Mike Foltynewicz, 3 starts as well, I believe. Yep, 3 starts for Foltynewicz. 2-0, 19 innings pitched, 5 walks, 30 strikeouts, 12 hits, 5 runs, 2 dingers, ERA 2.37, whip .89. Luke Jackson, probably my most surprise out of the bullpen, had 4 appearances, went 3-0, 6 innings pitched, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 run, ERA 1.5, whip 1. Pretty damn good. Position players: Adeiny Echeverria didn't have an at-bat. Tyler Flowers, 0. Ender Inciarte, 0. Adam Duvall had 2 at-bats, didn't do anything with them. Austin Riley had 7 at-bats. Pinch hitting, he got a hit. I think it was a double. Nope, he just got a single and then eventually scored. Nick Markakis pinch hit a lot and then was also in the lineup when we were in the AL games. 17 at-bats, he had 5 hits. Good for a .294 average. Scored 3 runs, no home runs, but 4 RBIs. And his slugging percentage got up there pretty fast. OPS of .706. He had 2 doubles, so not bad. Charlie Culberson was really, unbelievably impressive. In 39 at-bats, he had 17 hits, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 9 runs scored, an OPS of 1.260, a batting average of .436, 3 doubles along with his 4 home runs, and just that's amazing. That is I would argue to be postseason MVP because he was just constantly getting hits, but I think we did have better. Michael Conforto, 41 at-bats, he had 16 hits for a .390 average, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, 10 runs scored, OPS 1.157 or 151, sorry. Dansby Swanson, 49 at-bats at the leadoff spot, 15 hits, 2 runs scored, no home runs, but 8 RBIs, 2 stolen bases as well for a .306 average. Not bad. Travis d'Arnaud, he was all right, bottom of the lineup guy. 42 at bats, 12 hits, .286 average, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 5 runs scored. Not bad at all. Marcelo Zuna was incredible as well, and he was just quietly incredible. 40 at bats, 18 hits for a .450 average, a World Series cycle, first in history. 5 home runs, 14 RBIs, 14 runs scored, slugging percentage of 1.025, OPS of 1.536, unreal. Freddie Freeman I think is going to be the World Series MVP. 47 at bats, 20 hits for a 426 average, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, 15 runs scored, 426 average, OPS of 1.310. Ozzie Albies, one of the worst postseason runs I've ever seen out of any individual player when it comes to these that I've done so far. 49 at-bats, 6 hits for a 122 average. 1 home run, 1 RBI, 3 runs scored, no stolen bases. 122 average, 157 on base percentage, 224 slugging. His OPS was .381. That's terrible. He had 2 doubles and a home run and then 3 singles. And then Ronald Acuna Jr., who I think is the overall postseason MVP, 45 at-bats. He had 20 hits, 6 home runs, 9 RBIs, 15 runs scored, 8 stolen bases, 4.44 average, JZ average, 1.368 OPS. Also, just for the sake of it, I want to check his WAR. I know it's a small sample, but 1.3, tied with Ozuna for the highest. So I think Acuna gets postseason MVP overall. Freeman gets World Series MVP. We'll take a look at the regular season stats now, starting with Cole Hamels. You know what, actually? I want to do it based off of innings pitched. Which, I mean, still Cole Hamels, but still. Cole Hamels. I'm going to do the same for my position players with at-bats. Or hits. I'll do hits. So we'll do innings pitched. Maybe strikeouts? We'll do strikeouts. Cole Hamels. His overall went down, actually, to 79, but Cole Hamels had a really solid year. Kind of slow at some points, but overall not bad. He can swing the bat a small amount. Give me 1 second. Offensively, he did get 6 hits, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. But as a starting pitcher, he never went to the bullpen. He was actually really good year-round. I'm sorry, I had him confused for someone else. In 31 starts, he went 20-2, which is a career high. It's a really career year for Cole Hamels almost. 225 innings pitched even. Struck out 237. This is a career year for Cole Hamels. Talk about a resurgence. We must have had great pitching coaching because we had career resurgences. An ERA of 3 even, which is his lowest since 2014. And a whip of 1.09. His lowest since 2011. Good for a pitching WAR of 4.5. 5 complete games, 2 shutouts. Cole Hamels was really damn good. Really damn good. Worth that contract. It's a 1-year contract for $18 million. Good bounce back, prove it year. Loves his contract, his team role. Coaching is only B. Wow. But whatever. Very happy with him. Mark Melancon overall went down to 77. I wasn't too impressed with him, honestly. Didn't have any at-bats. 34 appearances. He was not my closer. He went 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 saves, no blowns, 4 holds, 37 2/3 innings pitched only, 35 strikeouts. I mean, he wasn't bad. I just didn't like him. 2.39 ERA, 1.22 whip. Dependable out of the bullpen for sure in his appearances. 0.7 pitching WAR. I'd say he's worth the contract. I just didn't like him. He's ecstatic, though. Thought he'd be down to the depth. He's not. Likes his contract, and he's happy. Darren O'Day, nothing offensively. His overall went down to 78. At one point, his overall was up there. I think he was even diamond at one point. A guy who I wanted to like, and then I just couldn't. And he wasn't bad either. He kind of had a bad end of the year, but everybody at one point or another was a setup guy, and when they were the setup guy, was phenomenal, lights out, incredible numbers, and then okay, you know, my closer's struggling. I'm gonna swap him out for the setup guy. So Darren O'Day as a setup guy was doing great. Swap him into the closer role? No. And that happened for literally everybody at one point or another. Literally, Chris Martin, Darren O'Day, Will Smith, Shane Green, and it started with Melancon, but I moved him anyways. So Darren O'Day, though, not a bad run. Good career now. He's finally got a ring. Decent career, I should say. 46 appearances, 1 in 6, 24 saves, 2 blown, 5 holds, 41 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 60. ERA 3.70, a little high, 1.28 whip, not the worst. Pitching WAR of 0.8. Darren O'Day is not going to go to the Hall of Fame, don't get me wrong, but this is a solid career. 12 years in the bigs, you're 37 years old, and you'd still go a few more years. His career ERA is below 3. Is over 600 strikeouts out of the bullpen. Obviously, there's better. Like, there's definitely a lot better, but he's not bad. He's always been a really solid guy. So, he's not going in the Hall of Fame, like I said, but he's solid. Worth the money, I'd say. He's happy. So, yeah, not much to it. Lance Lynn. His overall somehow went up to 86 and went diamond. Got 4 hits, 2 doubles. But pitching-wise, he did not have a good year when I traded for him. And I traded for him, like I said, instinctively. And the thing with Lance Lynn is every time I've traded for him, he has been insanely good. Regardless of what his numbers were when he comes across, they're always so much better. Top of the rotation material every time. So again, when I instinctively traded for him, it was also because I saw his name. But nonetheless, across the entire season between Texas and Atlanta, 37 appearances, 21 starts, 6-10 record, 2 saves out of the bullpen, 163 1/3 innings pitched, 195 strikeouts, a 4.30 ERA, not good, 1.30 WHIP, league average, 2.8 WAR. I'm going to say he actually was not worth the trade, and he's not worth the money. Not in my eyes, not for what this team is, and he's not happy with the fact that he got relegated to the bullpen. But that is what it is. Chris Martin was actually really damn impressive. He got his overall up to 84. He is gold. I don't know if he was gold beforehand. I think he was. I think he'll go diamond, too. I think he's got that potential. Nothing offensively. 32 appearances, 2 wins, a loss, 3 saves, 2 blown saves, 13 holds, 34 1/3 innings pitched, 55 strikeouts, a 2.88 ERA, and a 1.11 WHIP. Very dependable out of the bullpen. Good for a WAR of 0.9. Worth the money. Yeah, for sure. Got him for another year before he hits another year of arbitration. And then he walks in 2023 most likely, I'd imagine. Well, I mean, maybe not. He's ecstatic right now. Loves his role, loves his contract, loves the performance of both himself and the team. So maybe he stays. He's ecstatic. Luke Jackson really impressed me a lot, actually. Got his overall up to 80, so he's gold. I think he has also a chance to go diamond. It's a little bit harder for bullpen arms. They fluctuate more. Nothing offensively. But in 61 appearances, 3 wins, 2 losses, 3 blown saves, 12 holds, 63 innings pitched. The strikeouts were solid. Actually, no, not really. 67. I don't know. He was not as good as I remember him being. He was great in the postseason, but 67 strikeouts, 4.14 ERA, not ideal. 1.51 WHIP is not good. Pitching WAR of 1.1. Regular season-wise, I'd say, yeah, I guess he's worth the money because such a small contract, another year of arbitration before free agency. I don't know. He was meh in the regular season, but definitely, like I said, definitely great in the postseason. And he's happy, so it is what it is. Shane Green, overall went up to 82, gold. Another guy with potential to go diamond. Had 1 at-bat, didn't do anything. 55 appearances, he was great. 5 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, a blown save, 11 holds, 61 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 67, 2.20 ERA, 0.91 WHIP. That's a great WHIP, really good ERA. 1.7 WAR, very dependable out of the bullpen, worth the money. He's ecstatic, loves his role, the contract, the individual performance. So, and Will Smith, overall up to 88, diamond. One of the better bullpen arms in the game. And nothing offensively, and he was really good for me too. Again, just when I put him in that closer spot, though, ERA would go up a little bit. 39 appearances, he went 2-1 with 12 saves, 2 blowns, 14 holds, only 34 1/3 innings pitched, but he struck out 48. 2.88 ERA, 0.84 WHIP is a very great WHIP. Solid ERA. Pitching WAR of 1.1 out of the bullpen. I'm happy with that. I'd say he's worth the money, and I know he was a trade pickup from San Francisco last year. I'd say so far they're definitely worth the trade. I mean, hell, they got a ring, so worth the money. Got 2 more years of him for that matter too, so he's a long-term rental. I would argue that's not even a rental. You get a guy for 3.5 years. Loves his role, loves the contract, loves the region. He was born in Georgia, so you don't see that too often. Someone with a +10 in the region category, so he's overall ecstatic. The only thing that could have been better is the coaching, and even then, it's best coaching I've seen so far. B. I'm going to say Felix for last. Max Fried. Got his overall up to 79. A potentially is 26. I think he's going to go gold and maybe crack into diamond, maybe. 63 at-bats as a pitcher. He got 9 hits, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. Not bad. As a starter, he was always in the rotation, but he was always in the bottom of the rotation. 35 appearances. 17-4. That's not bad. 207 2/3 innings pitched. Struck out 240. The strikeouts were there. ERA 3.64. That's okay for the bottom of the rotation. That's fine. 1.31 WHIP, again. bottom of the rotation. So that's fine. Oh, pitching WAR 5.2. I'm satisfied with it. And again, look at he's 26. He's got A potential. He's gonna get better. He's got 3 more years of arbitration before he's out. Like, he's gonna be in Atlanta for 3 more years, unless we decide not to have him. But he's only satisfied. He likes his role, but hates his contract, and would like to be closer to California. Mike Foltynewicz got his overall up to 87, went diamond. And I think he's going to get better, too. He's only 28, so I think he's got a chance to still improve. Offensively, 63 at-bats, 7 hits, 4 RBIs. As a pitcher, though, he was always in the top 3. 31 appearances, 29 starts. So the game moved him to the bullpen for a quick second. I don't recall ever doing that. He went 19-5, 201/3 innings pitched, struck out 203 batters, I believe a career high. Yep, career high. 2.83 ERA, career low, 1.12 WHIP, second best in his career. I'd say overall a career year, 5.0 WAR even. Worth the contract. Oh, it's his last year on contract though, so he's probably gonna walk. He's ecstatic, loves his role, the contract. He's happy. I'm very proud of him. Mike Soroka, in only his 2nd year. This kid is gonna be a stud at 22 years old. A potential. He got his overall up to 90. I think he's going to be 99 before it's all said and done. Offensively, he got 9 hits, a double, 4 RBIs. But he was always in my top 2. Even though he kind of petered out towards the end of the year, he still had 32 starts, 18-7, with 212 1/3 innings pitched, 225 strikeouts, a 3.26 ERA, and a 1.14 WHIP, and those numbers are going to get drastically better too. 5.6 pitching WAR, love that for him. 3 more years under arbitration before he's eligible for free agency in 2024. He's satisfied. That's the thing. He wasn't our ace this year. That's the crazy part. If he was, I think he'd be happy. Not happy with his contract either. But he wasn't our ace because Felix Hernandez had a big career resurgence. His potential went up to C. His overall went up to 80. So Felix back in the gold category, and it's 32 years old. He's already had a 15-year career. So he could hang it up potentially now. He's finally got a World Series ring, but at the same time, he could go another 3-4 years if he can maintain this. If this wasn't a flash-in-the-pan year. Offensively, 66 at-bats. He got 11 hits, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 4 RBIs. A career year offensively for Felix, for that matter. Yeah, career year for Felix. He had a grand slam. That home run was a grand slam against the Mets. I remember that. So career year offensively, but talking about his pitching numbers, he had 30 starts, 23-3, which I believe is a career high. He's never cracked 20 wins. Yeah, this is a career year for Felix too. I'm pretty sure, or definitely a career resurgence. It's a second half career year. 23-3, 215 2/3 innings pitched, his most since 2014. Struck out 223, his most since 2014. ERA of 2.17, his lowest since 2014. A WHIP of 1.02, his lowest since 2014. I didn't look at this stat. I want to look at this stat. How many complete games did Soroka have in shutouts? I meant to look at that. 2 complete games, 2 shutouts. 4 complete games, 3 shutouts. 2 complete games, 2 shutouts. And then where is Cole Hamels? I think I looked at his, though. 5 complete games, 2 shutouts. Anyways, Felix Hernandez, I think, is going to win the Cy Young. The only thing that could hold him back is the strikeouts. He only had 223 strikeouts, but these numbers are still Cy Young numbers. Good for a pitching WAR of 5.4. Worth the money. Absolutely. He's happy. He was expecting to be depth. He was our ace. And now he hates his contract because he was our ace. But let's look at the career of Felix Hernandez. Say he decides to hang it up right now, which I don't think he will after a year like that. I think if he goes another 3-4 years, and obviously this pace is probably not maintainable. If it is, then he's going to go for like another 5 or 7 years. But say this pace isn't maintainable, and so he only goes another 3 years till he's 35, 18-year career. If he goes another 5 years at this pace, he's 100% a Hall of Famer. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. If he only goes another 3 years, and he goes not as bad as, the last, maybe these last 4 years before this year, but, I'd say closer to 2015 numbers, or maybe like 2011 numbers. He's going to get 3,000 strikeouts and then some. He's going to get 200 wins and then some. Getting sidetracked by all these messages. Okay. So yeah, I really hope that Felix wins the Cy Young. If not, this is such a fucking year for him. I cannot express how happy I am with this. This is the one thing, and I didn't expect this. I was expecting, you know, like a year like 2011 for him at best, which I would have been more than satisfied with. But to have the year that he had, get his WAR up to 5.4, and have such an incredible year reminiscent of 2014. I don't think he won the Cy Young in 2014. Did he? No, I think he won it in 2010. He definitely won the Cy Young at least once. I gotta look that up quick. I mean, regardless, I cannot get over how good of a year this was for Felix Hernandez and how happy I am for that too. The King absolutely deserves it. I've always liked Felix Hernandez. Let's see. He won the Cy Young in 2010. So, and he posted a lower ERA this year than that, and a lower WHIP than that, and just under as many strikeouts. He was the Mariners MVP from 08 to 15, with the exception of 2013. Let's see. That's the thing. Imagine, signing a vet minimum, if that's even a thing. I know it is in basketball. And to go to a minor league team with a spring training invite, and then turning out this type of year. 1 year after leaving Seattle. Imagine he stayed in Seattle and did this. But 1 year after leaving Seattle. I mean, if he did this in Seattle, it would have been wasted again. But the King finally has his ring. He's officially... I'd argue he could potentially make the Hall of Fame if he hung it up right now. I personally would love to see him have a 20-year career. But that means he has to go 5 more years. I think he goes 2 or 3 more, and in that time gets the 3,000 strikeout mark, the 200 win mark. His career ERA is not too north of 3. His career WHIP is fine. And his career WAR can hopefully crack into the 70s. I think he would make the Hall of Fame. At that point. I think for sure he'd make the Hall of Fame at that point for sure. Position players. We're going to do this by hits, I believe. Yeah, I'll do it by hits. Something new here. Danny Echeverria. Didn't see any change in his overall. Honestly, not a bad contact hitter. He's decent. But I just didn't really have use for him. Between Culberson, Swanson, and Albies, just didn't really have use for him. So we only played 48 games. He got 38 hits. 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, stolen base, 255 average. Good for a WAR off the bench of .7. Not bad. Worth the money. Whatever. He wishes he was platooning, but too bad. Tyler Flowers, backup catcher. Overall is 80. That's actually pretty impressive. Tyler Flowers is gold. Decent enough as a hitter. Everything's about the same there, so I guess his hitting's well-rounded enough. Fielding's not bad. His arm just isn't there, really. And that's what you need for a catcher. So, or that's one of the things you need for a catcher, but not bad. A backup catcher, 59 games, 52 hits, 11 home runs, 23 RBIs, 286 average. You know what? OPS of .888. 888. Yeah. Good for a WAR of 2.9. As a backup catcher, that's actually pretty damn good. He's worth that money, I'd say. He's happy with his role. Not happy with the fact that he's on the bench, though, so I see him walking to go off and be in. Well, then again, he's happy close to home, so maybe he'll stay. I don't know. Ender Inciarte, overall, up to 75. He's only 29. He feels like he's been around for forever. Decent fielder. Good contact hitter, but, again, just no room for him out there when I have... Or he was in my lineup, I think, until I traded for... I think I platooned him and Markakis. I don't know. I really don't know if he was in the lineup or if Markakis was. But, again, it's hard because either he wasn't in the lineup because Markakis was, and you're not going to go over Ozuna or Acuna, obviously. And then once I traded for Conforto, there definitely wasn't room for him. 90 games, yeah, he never started. 170 at-bats, 48 hits, 2 home runs, 24 RBIs, 282 average. OPS is 747, backup outfielder, WAR 1.0, whatever. I guess he's worth the money. He'd be worth the money if he played more. I mean, he's getting paid a solid amount to not play. He's happy, although he's not happy with the fact that he's not platooning. Whatever. Adam Duvall, I did believe I had Duvall platooning for a little bit. He's a really good fielder, actually, with solid speed, and he can hit lefties a solid amount. Overall, went up to 80, went gold. I kind of wish I had him in the lineup more often, but he was also a backup outfielder, so he never started. But he still got 72 hits, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs, 251 average, 5 stolen bases. OPS of .760. Do you have any outfield assists? 34 outfield assists. Good for a WAR of 1.3. Not bad. I'd say he's worth the money. And he's still under arbitration, actually. Wow. So we got another year of him. He's only satisfied. He's not happy that he's not an everyday player. And I think he's having a late surge in his career where if we either traded him or if he walked elsewhere, he would be a starter in a lot of other teams. Like I could see, yeah, he's not bad. I'm happy with him. Austin Riley, who actually got called up despite me calling him up, is a very good fielder, actually. I'm surprised at that. I didn't realize that. His overall went up to 76. He's only 22 years old. This kid's going to be pretty damn good. He's already 76 overall. His hitting needs to get better, and the power is already getting there. The contact needs to get better, and it did. +6 and +7. At 22 years old, this kid is going to improve a lot, and he's definitely going to be diamond. One of the top prospects, I'm sure, in the league. Only played 55 games, 50 hits, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, 255 average, 791 OPS. Good for a WAR of 1.1. I mean, that's the thing. We have him under team control till 2025. He's unhappy right now, and his overall is actually suffering because of it, because he's not platooning. He's not making $1 million. So if he was an everyday starter and he had that contract, he would already be in the gold category. Nick Markakis. His overall went down to 73, 15-year career. I could see him hanging it up. He's 36 years old. He's actually not bad, though. His fielding is going to the wayside because he's old. But he's got great plate vision, discipline, and clutch, and durability, and can still hit for contact, just losing in the power department, which is fine. So he was in my lineup until I traded for Conforto. Still had 113 hits, 12 home runs, 47 RBIs, a stolen base, 328 average, 931 OPS, WAR of 2.1. Let's look at Markakis' career. If Markakis were to hang it up, he is surprisingly enough, I'd say, cracking into, not there yet, but cracking into the Hall of Very Good. He was never really a prolific power hitter. He had a couple of 20-plus home run seasons. He never cracked into the 30 department. These single-digit home run seasons really hurt his chances. Like if he had, say, 10 more home runs there, and there, that's 30 more home runs. You know, I don't know. But he's got over 2,000 hits. And his lifetime average is close to 300. What's his career WAR? 51. Like, that's not... You don't just fall on a career WAR of 50 plus. So I can see him hanging it up. Definitely not a Hall of Famer. I don't want to get that mistaken. He's not a Hall of Famer. Definitely not. But finally got a ring after 15 years and after, you know, playing for the Orioles for so long. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because the O's were good in the early 2010s. So good for him though. Oh, worth the contract. Definitely worth the contract. He's happy. I'm happy. He figured he'd be platooning. That's the only thing he doesn't like, but he likes his contract. It is what it is. Ozzie Albies, as much as he sucked in the postseason, and I mean he sucked in the postseason, he was great in the regular season with a potential. He's only 23. His overall is already 92, one of the best in the game, period. He's going to be 99, no doubt. He's already diamond. Fielding is good, just not his arm strength. Speed is solid. His hitting is getting better. He's already a good contact hitter, and his power is starting to get up there, especially against lefties. The vision, the discipline, and the clutch are all starting to really get there already. Again, he's only 23. That's the other crazy part. In 159 games, he had 213 hits out of the number 2 spot. This is my number 2 hitter, by the way, hitting number 2 in the lineup. 213 hits. 46 doubles, 12 triples, 29 home runs, 102 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, 321 average, OPS of 950.950, good for a WAR of 8.3 at second base. He was unbelievable this year. Second smartest spider. I hate that that's his name. I need to make a party really quick. Wait for him to join before I go on any further. How long ago did they say they were going to get on? They said 30, 40. It's been 20. Second smartest spider. I can appreciate the alliteration. I was there. I know what it is. I just acknowledging it.
Based off a scale of intelligence. I clipped the one video of him losing his mind. I don't know if you were here for this or not, but both he and Jess have their voice recording settings set to private, so it's a 3-minute long video of Kyle and me going, hey.
Nice, dude. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna load up to Apex when I get back. What? That doesn't surprise me. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's finish this out. So, yeah, and Albies, huge worth the contract. Got him under contract for 5 more years, and it's actually a low contract for what he's going to be earning. He's definitely going to need to get a raise / extension. He's unhappy. He's not happy with the fact that he's not a star, and his contract is a lot lower than what it should be. His individual performance, he's expecting to be MVP level, and he's failing. I think he's setting... I don't know what's up with him. It's weird. I don't know if he's just mad because of the postseason performance or what, but he was incredible. Travis d'Arnaud got his overall up to 83, went gold. I'm kind of surprised with his production. I knew he was solid last year, but decent catcher fielding-wise. I thought his hitting was going to be better overall. He did get his numbers up against righties. His lefty's not bad. He's a solid hitter against lefties. As a catcher hitting in the bottom of the lineup, though, he was definitely great. 136 hits, 27 home runs, 91 RBIs, 329 average, and OPS above 1, a 1.022 OPS. A WAR of 6.8. He's worth the money and then some. He's ecstatic. Thought he was going to be platooning. Loves his role, loves the contract, okay with the coaching. Yeah, he was great. Dansby Swanson got his overall up to 82. He's only 26. I feel like he's been around for a while. But he's getting better too. I think he's going to go diamond. He's up to gold right now. His fielding's good, and his contact is okay. His hitting's okay, I should say, in general. He can hit lefties a little bit. Good speed. Overall, really solid year. My leadoff guy had 139 hits, 34 doubles, 4 triples, 21 home runs, 64 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, 282 average, OPS of .898. Good for a WAR of at shortstop and third base at 5.8. Worth the money. Got another year arbitration. He's happy. I'm happy. He thought he'd be platooning, and he's a star. Just doesn't like his contract. Conforto, I don't remember what his numbers were when I traded for him, but he's only 27. A potential. It actually went up. Overall went up to 90. Diamond, one of the best hitters in the game. Decent fielding, but definitely can hammer righties, and he's getting better against lefties. Look for him to get into huge numbers soon. And he had an MVP type year. It's just between the two of us. 188 hits, 41 home runs, 110 RBIs, 2 stolen bags on top of it, 340 average, an OPS of 1.073. Good for a WAR in right field at 8.5. Conforto might be the NL MVP. Worth the trade, worth the contract money. He's ecstatic. Hopefully we can bring him back. That'd be awesome. Not that I'm doing another year. Charlie Culberson was really surprising, especially in the postseason. Solid bat, solid fielder, just all around solid. I can see him getting into gold, maybe not diamond. He got us overall up to 79. He had a career year for sure. I don't think he was. Yeah, he was never a starter up until 2 years ago, and even then, he's never played over 120 games. But either way, 112 hits, career high, 25 doubles, 23 home runs, 73 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, 280 average, .878 OPS. Very satisfied with him. 4.9 WAR, bottom of the lineup guy. Worth that money and then some. Jeez, he's ecstatic. Loves his role. Hates his contract. I don't blame him, but loves everything else. Georgia guy as well. Marcelo Ozuna really shined through. He was the off-season acquisition. Overall went up to 87. He went diamond. Fielding solid, just not good arm. Okay speed even for a guy who's going to hit for power. And the power numbers were all right. 137 hits, 38 home runs, 106 RBIs, 267 average, 935 OPS. Really solid year out of the 5 and 6 spot in the lineup. 5.5 WAR. I'd say he's worth the contract. I don't know if he was a trade in the offseason or if he was a one-year deal sign. I don't know off the top of my head, but either way, I'd say it was worth it regardless. He's satisfied, not happy with his role. He wasn't a star. He likes his contract, though, so we're good with that. One of these two is going to be the NL MVP if it's not Conforto or Felix Hernandez. Freddie Freeman got his overall, actually stayed the same at 93, A potential, 10 years in the bigs now, and he has still got plenty of time left to be great. Solid fielder at first base, solid hitter, even though the power is going down a little bit, but his contact went up. He was great, though. I think a career year. 193 hits, career high. 40 home runs, first time he's cracked the 40 home run club. 133 RBIs, career high. 323 average, career high. Yep. An OPS of .999. That bothers me, and I'm sure it would bother him. A WAR of first base at 6.8, 51.3 career WAR already. I'd say he's on pace to potentially make the Hall of Fame. If he goes 5 more years before declining, like seriously declining, then he's going to be around the 400 home run club, if not more. 2,000 hits for sure, closer to 2,500. Career average around 300. I'd say he's already making the Hall of very good. 10 years of numbers like this, or really the last 5 years of numbers like this, but overall, yeah, Hall of very good. Probably gonna make the Hall of Fame if he keeps it up at that pace. Worth the contract. Only got one more year left with the Braves. He's happy. Loves that he's a star. Okay with his contract. Yeah. And then there's this guy, Ronald Acuna Jr. at 22 years old is already 99 overall. Diamond, best in game. Period. Great speed, great fielding and arm, great hitting, and he's only going to get better. He's 22. Look out, Mike Trout, and I'm not kidding. At least when it comes to in this game. It's unbelievable. I mean, he's only getting better. He's only 22. He's going to get better. His arm's going to stay where it is, but his fielding is going to improve. His speed might stay right where it is, actually. But his hitting is going to get better. His vision got up by 15, and that's going to get better. Discipline and clutch, same deal. And then his contact and his power is all 80s or higher, and that's going to get better. I think I don't think. Acuna is the NL MVP. 214 hits, 37 of which were doubles, 8 triples, 46 home runs, 152 RBIs, 27 stolen bases. So 2020 year. I wish I got a 40-40 with him, but whatever. 350 average, OPS of 1.091. Good for a WAR in center field of 12.1. WAR-wise, that's one of the greatest seasons of all time. Contract is absolutely worth it. That's a steal of a contract, actually, for him. Under team control until 2027 now. So we have him until he's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And even then, that's just when he's going to hit, like, the prime. So that's crazy. He's ecstatic, though. Loves the fact that he's a star. Loves his contract. I don't know why he's expecting so little. Coaching he's fine with. Region he's fine with. Team performance he's happy with. Yeah, I think Acuna wins MVP, no doubt. So let's take a look. I think Freeman for World Series MVP, Acuna for postseason MVP, Felix Hernandez for Cy Young, Ronald Acuna for MVP. Charlie Culberson was World Series MVP, and actually he definitely deserves it. 533 average, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. World Series MVP Charlie Culberson. Postseason MVP, they went to Marcell Ozuna, and I'm somewhat satisfied with that. Actually, yeah, I'm fine with it over Acuna. Much higher average, same home runs, 5 more RBIs. Cool. Marcell Ozuna, way to go, man. Silver Sluggers, Conforto and Ozuna didn't get it. They finished second, but Acuna got one. Albie's got one for second base, and I think that's him or Hira. You could really interchange, but I'm fine with that. Freeman got it at first, and I think that makes sense. Darno finished second at catcher, and I think that's bullshit. He had a much higher average than Real Muto, more home runs and more RBIs. Gold Gloves, no Gold Glove for Acuna. That wasn't really. I'm not expecting any Gold Gloves. Ozuna finished third in left field. Wow. Maybe Albies would be the only one to get a Gold Glove. No, didn't even finish top 3. Yeah, no Gold Gloves for me. No surprise there. Fulton Evans finished third for a pitcher. Wow. David Price got it at pitcher. Good for him. Hank Aaron Award went to Chris Bryant. I think that's bullshit. I think Acuna had a higher average. Sure, he had 3 less home runs, but whatever. He had almost 20 more RBIs. Whatever. Rookie of the year, didn't have one. Reliever of the year, whatever. Batting title does go to Acuna. Cy Young does go to Felix Hernandez. And MVP goes to Ronald Acuna Jr. This has got to be one of my most satisfying runs, period. Acuna got MVP, very much well-deserved. Felix Hernandez got Cy Young, very much well-deserved. And, even more, Cole Hamels finished third. Both of them had career resurgences. Not that Hamels ever really had, like, a terrible, like, decline. Like, he not good in Texas. And, he kind of not up to Cole Hamels' par for what he started his career. Actually, I don't know. Either way, I'm so satisfied with this. Felix Hernandez in 2020 has a Cy Young year and gets a ring, while Ronald Acuna Jr. has an MVP year and gets a ring. Think about that, too, the parallels. Felix is 32, been around for 15 years. He started his career in 2005. He is potentially in MVP baseball 2005. I don't know off the top of my head, honestly. And then you get Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 22 years old. He's 3 years younger than me. That makes me sad, but at the same time, 22 years old. So he's going to have Felix, a potential Hall of Famer, and Acuna already, like, I'm not going to say these are Hall of Fame numbers, obviously. But at this rate, if he goes 10 more years of this, yeah, Acuna's going to have a Hall of Fame career. And then if he has a 20-year career on top of that, maybe a little bit less, he played with Felix Hernandez, won a ring with Felix Hernandez when Felix won the Cy Young Award. Like, that is, like, the branching of that is so crazy to me. Such a satisfying run. I am so happy about this run. Up next, now that the Braves are out of the way, we are in the top 5. The Indians are next. I am kind of surprised the Indians and the Nationals, for that matter, are favorites. But looking at the Indians, I am definitely looking forward to their pitching. Might need to make some bullpen improvements, back into the rotation maybe, but I'm definitely going to need to make lineup improvements. I mean, they do have Lindor and Ramirez, don't get me wrong. Oh, and Santana. And Franmil Reyes, so they got a solid core lineup, but I think I'm going to need to add to the supporting part of that. But I am looking forward to the Indians. And then any packs that I have gotten between the start and end of my Atlanta Braves run, I will open, other than the special, like, pick a pack, whatever. Like these ones I don't know what to do with. I'll open the Gear Up one, because why not? Choose a gold equipment. It's all new stuff for me. I think I'll go with the compression sleeve, actually, because I don't think I have one yet. Not that I know. I am going to save this one for later. Choose 1 of 7. Did I have this before? I think I just got this one. So all I actually have to open is one regular pack and then the Braves pack. Because I'm going to save, because I did buy, there was a sale, so I did just trade in some of my stubs to get 50 packs. I'm going to save that for the end of my first March to October run. Like, once I finish, I think the Dodgers or the Yankees are the favorite. Once I've done all 30 teams, I'm going to open 50 packs, and the ballin' is a habit, and I'll probably do those other ones as well. So open my 2 Braves, Camargo, Tyler Flowers, Darren O'Day, solid actually, and Darren O'Day again. And then I had 1 regular pack since I had 50. I like that bat, actually. It's a nice looking bat. Lamonte Wade Jr., Trevor Cahill, Sean Anderson, and Adam Morgan. Alright, so that's going to do it. Until I start the Indians, probably tonight, I'm out.